Alright. Well, oh, I forgot to move Aya. Hang on. I was, I was fixing up the stream starting soon screen because it was a bit samey. I mean, it's still kind of samey. But Aya was supposed to go there. There we go. Only ever so slightly upgraded. Well, hope everyone's doing well. Hopefully. It's almost that time. I say it's almost that time of year again. I was gonna say season, but I'm so used to having, well, I'll say 4 seasons, but I'm very used to having 2 seasons of the year. Summer and winter, but mostly winter. Oh, good lord, what a start. What a lovely start. Anyways, if you haven't read the title of the live stream, or just, you know, clicked on the video because it was live, we're doing more IS6. We're picking up where we were from last time, or at least where we left off. Just going through the deep dives one by one, and just enjoying ourselves, having a lovely chat. That's really it. But I got nothing to ramble about right now. I really don't. Not much has happened between the last stream and this stream. All I can do is just sip on some water. I don't even have tea today. It's just water. But sometimes what amuses me, actually, is when I actually set up these streams within a reasonable amount of time. Because normally I try to aim for setting up the streams, or the, you know, the stream is up, but it's not live yet. That thing. Forgot what it was called. But always seeing the pre-stream chat. Usually it's at least a couple of people who are like, they drop an emote or two, or in this case, Pop has said, ruining first comment for anyone else. So no one is first, except for Pop today. Yo, hello, Shibaneko. Good to see you. Hello. But yeah, that's all I've got to say. Maybe it's for the best nothing. Actually, something that has happened is I'm getting really addicted to Hololive Dreams. I've been playing that so much, probably more than I should. I love rhythm games, except I probably don't really play them on stream. But anyways, we're gonna start with the next IS6 challenge, again, where we picked off last time, off of last stream. This one, I did read over this one before the stream started. This one is a life point loss one. Now, with the other ISs, when they have this sort of challenge, usually that's paired with an item that, you know, damages every enemy if you leak. But not this time. I don't even think there's an item in IS6 that lets you do that. And the goal is to spend, not lose, spend. They make that distinction. A total of 24. I can't read today either. I missed last stream, was on a trip. Fair enough. Where'd you go? Was it a good trip? You know, sometimes we gotta recognize that everybody has lives. Even I have a life, despite never going outside. No, I go outside plenty. Otherwise, my health would be in absolute shambles. But we gotta spend 24 life points. Now, this is probably gonna be a very, very quick one. Because, I mean, I can just take Leader Squad and try to finish this off on floor 2. Because it tells us spend life points. So we can go to Sui's Consciousness, we can go to a plan node, you can go to a trade node. And I'm sure that'll work just fine. I am before I get corrected on that. But yeah, honestly, it's fun for people to miss streams. You know, I don't expect people to come every single stream of the decade, right? That's what the VOD is for. You know, if you miss a stream, watch the VOD. But if you want to have some nice chats with me, that's what the live is for. We're keeping it chill. I say chill, but sometimes I didn't read the entire challenge. I didn't realize their entire coffer. Okay. That's great. That's hilarious. I love that. Hang on, was there anything else I possibly missed? Garden Cortescary structure has changed. Okay, so the floors are a little different. But that's fun. It is the life point run, so we gotta get those life point coins. Literally every possible life. We can just toss again and we'll be fine. Right? Get some more lives. There we go. Alright, this one should be really, really quick. Hope you're used to seeing floor 1 maps. Like, when I'm on higher difficulties, maps like these I'll be always happy to have, but... You know, sometimes once you have the strategy down, it does get a little stale. You're just sitting there waiting for the stage to clear. Still loving the Radiant skin, though. We talked about it plenty last stream, but it's a lovely, lovely skin. I mean, with the amount of times I've played IS6, it's definitely a fresh look. Very refreshing, because I'm so used to the what were the colors of the base Radiant skin with the skill 2 pellets? It was like 3 different colors. It might just be primary colors, red, blue, yellow. Radiant skin looks nice. I do like the outfit. Again, I mentioned that last stream, but I do like the outfit. It's my kind of vibe. Without... I don't know, I've always liked... Even IRL, I've always liked jackets like that. Like, simple, but you make it work. As a, you know, not as in it doesn't work, but... the idea that it works on you and you're rocking with it, and I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know anything about fashion. I really don't. My wardrobe consists of nothing but polo t-shirts, the occasional merch-related t-shirt, some hoodies, most of which are black, and some very, very special hoodies that I happen to own, like the Hololive Okami Mio Gamers hoodie, which I absolutely treasure. And then I also have I bought it a while ago, I have a Yogscast hoodie, because I'm a big fan of them. But I treasure that Mio hoodie so much. I was so upset when when it first came around. I think it was 2022 or whenever the Gamers outfit merch came out. I completely forgot when that was. But I was itching to order it when I saw the announcement on Mio's channel. So I went to the Hololive store. You know, went straight to the add to cart. It was sold out, and that announcement was maybe like 5 hours ago. So 5 hours ago, when I ordered it, I woke up, saw the announcement, instantly got up to my laptop, pressed order, sold out. I was really sad. Then there was a guy who won a Street Fighter tournament whilst wearing the Mio hoodie. And then that brought back a resurgence of interest in wanting to buy the hoodie, so they did a rerun version. And luckily I was able to get that one in time before it all sold out. So I don't have the original, I have the 2024 edition one. But I'm still proud of it. I love that hoodie to bits. Do you have a Sharky Ferret merch? A pretty cool streamer. I don't know if you've heard of them. Yeah, I haven't really heard of Sharky Ferret. You know, what kind of streamer is this person, this Sharky Ferret? Is he anything similar to Mr. Beast by chance? We're running with the joke now. But the Sharky Ferret person sounds really interesting. He's got a great channel name from what I've heard. I mean, just the name Sharky Ferret. Is he a shark? Is he a ferret? Who is this person? Oh yeah, he is Mr. Beast actually. Oh, maybe I'm not the biggest fan if Sharky Ferret's kind of like Mr. Beast. Oh no, I'm on the fence now. a little bit on the fence. You know, does this person do big money giveaways like Mr. Beast? Or does he just have all the personality of Mr. Beast but without the money? Because let's be real, money is sort of the main appeal to the Mr. Beast, the original Mr. Beast channel. I say original. There's so many, I mean, this goes for every popular channel out there. There are so many clones and copycat channels of popular YouTubers, and not quite like the whole LARPing thing, but more of like you're unironically trying to be like them so that you can garner views.
All right, Doctor, give me a high five.
You know, whatever happened to just being yourself? Wasn't it that's I remember when YouTube first came out, and that's what was being promoted, is like a place for you to bring out your personality. And, you know, maybe people will come check out your cool funny vids. And look at it now. Look how YouTube is now. How do we even describe it? Also, I'm not the biggest fan of this emergency op. This one's always been a little bit irritating. Present, hello, Emu! We're taking attendance as always. You're present indeed. Thank you for showing up. Good to see ya. Hopefully everything's well. Okay, we'll do that. My usual strat is to do this, and then once I can afford both Pure Stream and Estelle, we do a bit of that, so that we can handle the little guys. But for the most part, today is going to be a pretty chilled out day. Though, something I am excited for, that's coming in a couple days, Stronghold Protocol, that's coming back. And fingers crossed, I can actually enter Loverboy's tournament this time, because he's doing a second one. So maybe I can actually find myself a team and sign up in time. Because last time I was a bit too late, and Lever was like, "Do you want to be a co-host? Do you want to be a commentator?" Since you couldn't you couldn't sign up in time. And so that's what I did the first time around. Forgot there was class today, teacher. Hopefully my excellent attendance still clear. Emu, you have lovely attendance. You know what? No one really comes to, or at least from what I've seen, maybe it's just because I'm in university, but the second you get the choice, you're like, should I come to class in attendance? I had a class where only 8 people showed up in a class of 27. 27, 28-ish? And it was the saddest thing. I felt bad for the professor. Stronghold Protocol came out of nowhere for me. I didn't pay attention to global scheduling outside of banners. Yeah, I heard about it. Well, I saw the announcement literally this morning. For the Stronghold Protocol doing its thing, but a Leverboy had put up his announcement for his second Stronghold Protocol tournament. And that's how I heard about it. I was like, oh, wait, is there Stronghold Protocol? And then, is it tomorrow? I thought it was the 20th, like the day after. If it's tomorrow, then, well, I guess even better, but I think it said the 20th, didn't it? August 20th? But that'll be exciting, and hopefully I can do I'll definitely do some viewer joining in Stronghold Protocol, and maybe we all don't throw horribly. We'll do viewer games for sure, because I had a fun time last time we did that. But yeah, I had a professor that updates usually on Thursdays for me. It would be Thursdays for me as well, usually. But, you know, time zones. Who doesn't love time zones? Oh, that's gonna be fun to have. And we'll buy that. Not that we really need to, but we'll do it anyways. It's not like this run will last for that long. I hate time in general. Yeah, I hate how the Earth is around, and we have to factor in what moments are day and night for people. Oh, why can't everyone just use the 24-hour time base? And it would, nothing would be confusing anymore. Right? Daytime for me is clearly daytime halfway across the world. Right? I'm not in the wrong time zone. They're in the wrong time zone. Actually, the real question is, who gets to be 0 o'clock in the world? Great 6 a.m. stream to sleep to. Hello, Para. Hello, hello. Great 6 a.m. indeed. I used to stream at 5 a.m. And that was pain and suffering. You could hear me tired all the time. Actually, I was reviewing and writing the scripts and taking notes from the earlier Fire Emblem streams on the old laptop, and when I used to stream at 5 a.m. in my time. I was digging through some of that footage for the stuff, and I was like, wow, I sounded really, really tired. I hate Earth rotation in general. Me too. Why can't the Earth just stop rotating? Why can't we just do that? That way everything's so consistent. Hold up, someone lives in the same time zone as me. This is weird. we have viewers from all over the world here. It's actually nice to see. We got an international audience. Honestly, I think I've got the worst time zone. I genuinely think I got the worst time zone. Because currently right now is 9:01 p.m. It's 9 o'clock. 9 p.m. And it's so inconvenient. It's just ever so slightly off, but I don't think we do this anymore, but we used to have what is called daylight savings, where at certain parts of the year we would move our clocks 1 hour forward or 1 hour back. And it really threw off your sleep schedule. Even though it was just an hour, it really thrown off your, how you slept and how tired or extra energized you feel. It's 6 a.m. here and I haven't gone to sleep yet. And now you're passing the time. See, 10 minutes, not even 10, maybe 5 minutes of hearing my voice and you will conk out to sleep. I guarantee it. You will fall asleep and it'll be you'll have the greatest sleep of all time. I could even do some classic ASMR for you. No, I'm not gonna do that, but my time zone is easily A tier, not gonna lie. Oh, if I had to put my time zone on a tier list, I would say I'd put it at C tier. It's just mid. It's just mid, my time zone. It's not bad, but it's nothing impressive about it. So I'd call my time zone the MDT MST time zone C tier. We are in the same time, teacher. Oh yeah, did you pull for Balloon? No, I haven't. I'm still thinking about it. I could. I 100% totally could pull for him. But I'm still thinking about it. I know there's not much time left, but considerations would be made. Possibly. Hello, Shark. Hello, Yuji. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Don't pull Eok. It seems that people either really hate or really like Balloon. That seems to be the general opinion I was gauging over the week as people were pulling. I did 70 pulls on the banners and got 3 dupe off banners. Oh, that's rough. I'm sorry for your loss. That is quite rough. That is gotcha for you, though. Stuff like that is, unfortunately, to be... Oh, I think we're back. Hello? Uh-oh. Oh no, my internet. Hello? Am I still live? Hello? Talking to the abyss, possibly? Okay, it seems we're back. Okay, internet cut out there for a moment. I love my internet. We back. That was a longer than usual cut as well. Still live, fantastic. That's all we need to hear. And now I need to log in again because the disconnection was too long. It's fine if I show the title screen, right? Well, I mean, just in case, I'm just gonna... So you guys get to see the stream starting screen again.
Arknights.
Oh, right, because they... Okay, no, we're fine. We're fine.
Hope you have another good day today.
Sharky Ferret's incoherent rambling. Anyways, Balone, yeah. So it does seem like people either really love him or really hate him. But that's just the vibe I've been gauging. I'm in the second spectrum, nice. I like Balloon pulled for him just because I use Vigo regularly. I see. So you're, I'm probably gonna get this wrong. The Lupo Knights. Lupo Knights, possibly. Or maybe you just like the boys. You know, in these kind of gacha games, typically it focuses on the waifus, but whatever happened to the me and the boys? Right? What happened to just having a squad that's just the boys enjoying themselves? Also, let's hope we can lose... We can definitely lose 24 life points. Totally doable. And we'll just keep doing it till we're done. Because I reckon we have enough. Oh, hello. Hope you guys have a great day. Hope you have a great day as well. Those are some very kind words. I just like Vigel, honestly. No homo. I like how you had to clarify that. Just, I like the boys. Oh. I remember growing up. I want to say somewhere in my teens where that started becoming a thing. Where you would go like, I like you, bro. No homo. It would happen so often. I definitely remember tons of the lads saying stuff like that, or like back in the like the 2000s and the early 2010s, where people still said racial slurs, unfortunately. But I remember, not a racial slur, but I remember when, this could just be my school, possibly, but there was a point where if you even just like accidentally like touched your friend or your guy friend or anything like that, even a shoulder rub, right, in a gym class, or as we say here, phys ed, physical education class, someone, and it had to be the most annoying kid in the class as well, they would just go, "Oh, gay!" It was the most annoying shit imaginable. It was, oh man, I'm just like, dude, you just bumped into your friend. What warranted this? Oh, we're done. Okay, great. Fantastic. Oh yeah, we get that a lot back then. I don't know why it was so common. Like, it's fine if it's like you and your mate, sure, right? Because you're comfortable with each other and you don't mind absolutely roasting each other. I do that with my friends all the time, and it's a good time. Boss stream when? It's gonna be a stream as audio only, and it's just gonna be me on public transportation. And we're gonna have frequent disconnections. That's what's gonna happen. But there was a lot of that really just... I would personally call them quite dumb. I mean, probably not as dumb as what I've heard some people say today. Especially if they're brain-rotted with AI content. Like, say, on TikTok or whatever, right? And the AI video is just full of nothing but misinformation. Like, I saw... I was scrolling social media on a bus one day, and someone had shared like this AI-generated map of the United States of America. Now, I don't know American geography. I really don't. Like, knowing where 50 different states are, that sounds like pain. Like, how many provinces do we have in Canada? We only have... Oh shit, I gotta count it up now. I don't actually know how many provinces we have. I feel so uneducated. I think we have 13 provinces? I'm gonna say 13, but whatever the number is. Now, like, each province would be sort of roughly known for something, so it was a lot easier to remember. Right, like, for example, Quebec. It's the one with all the French-speaking folks. But I saw this map of the United States that was AI generated, and it took the regular map, right, and presumably all the states are in the right place. But then the names of each state was what caught my attention, because they're just absolutely incorrect. Not as in like North Carolina is South Carolina, South Carolina is North Carolina. No, it was like gibberish words, made up words for states. And there was a clip of a couple kids who genuinely, and I do reckon it was genuinely said it as, as it appeared as gibberish language. So they're like, well, are you from the state of... I gotta come up with a bad example. Even I can't make up a bad example. That's how bad it is. So you can give up run if you complete the quest, but when you can't finish a quest in one run, you have to do it again, yes. I believe so. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong on that, though. But that's, to my information, you gotta do it all in one run. And then once you're done, you're done. Hello, Shark. Spender and Bloom is so OP. 30 items before a single battle. Dang. That sounds pretty cool. I'm excited for this one, then. Sorry, I got distracted with talking about AI TikTok misinformation. Oh, the TikTok ads are a load of slops. I told Google I'm not interested in these ads, but they wouldn't listen. I'm glad on my personal stuff there's often just not that. I often get Gooner stuff on my social media. Which in this day and age, I would happily take a Gooner content over, over AI slop. I would happily take that. Without any doubts in my mind. How'd you get 100k Originium in last video? I mean, dude, that's crazy. So, people have done the exploit before. I just took it to the extreme because we could. I mean, I could have taken it to 1 million, but I didn't want to do that. Maybe for a sequel. But basically, there's this loop that you can do in IS6, and there's a bunch of videos out there that explain it really well. I wish I could have included, if I could go back and change something about that video is, an editing error I only noticed after I posted it, and I couldn't be bothered to fix it. But also, like, a quick, like, side tangent explanation about how the exploit works. So it's not, like, actually cheating or anything, but it essentially uses the mechanics given in IS6, where if the right stars align, you could do an infinite loop that allows you to get as many candles as you want, and this is all in Sui's consciousness mode. You could get as many candles as you want, you could get anything you want. But as long as you can keep pulling off the loop, then eventually you can loop for as long as you want, until you're satisfied. But that's probably the easiest explanation I can give. It's just a combination of a few mechanics in IS6 and just being a little lucky. And then, yeah, loop it for as much as you want. Obviously, in that video, I took it to 100k. My fingers hurt so much during that. Which, if I have to do it again, because I'm on the PC client now, I can't set up hotkeys. I can't set up the easy hotkeys anymore. So I have to use my mouse again, and the first time I used it with the mouse, when I was doing the loop initially, I was like, oh man, this is getting really painful, physically speaking. I'ma set off to my dream realm. May our life rivers meet at a ford in the times to come. Plentiful of luck to you. Oh no, I'm kind of more interested in the plentiful of lick to you. No. Thanks for dropping by, Para. Thanks for dropping by. Hopefully you have a good sleep. Fast grind as much as possible before your star fixes the bug. And the thing is, it's not a bug, right? It's not a bug at all. It is genuinely something you can do legitimately in IS6. Given you're lucky enough. It is an actual thing you can do. It's not a bug, it's a feature. It is a wholly... Maybe it's an oversight, but it's most definitely a feature. But yeah, there's plenty of good videos on YouTube that do explain it. Maybe I can even make a video to add on to that. But there's a couple good ones already. I did not read what this was. Start with collectibles. What were the collectibles? Flower coins. Okay. Starting Tone Ball have the bloom conditions, so they're all flower coins. Drop coins will come with bloom conditions. Okay, so everything's a flower coin in this run. Fallout creator approved. Don't approve this type of feature. Is Fallout 76 still a thing? I've never actually played the Fallout series, so I wouldn't know. Also, I'm just tempted to go Tourist Squad for this. What's even my objective? Reach 4th floor. Okay. Simple enough. Man, they get Lamp of Wishes run rampant on IS5. They don't really care for in-game exploits. I think, you know, even if it was or wasn't intentional, you can admit that it does really bring in that engagement from the community. Right? They find something absurd to talk about, and people talk about it, people make videos about it. And that's how you keep a game alive. Or any community alive. So little things like that. Again, even if it was or wasn't intentional, it's I think has a very good outcome. I play Arknights, do you? Do I play Arknights? I need to think about that real quick. Does Sharky Ferret play Arknights? Maybe? I think I play Arknights. Yeah, I think I play Arknights. I definitely play Arknights. But yeah, so it's not an exploit, or not like an actual proper definition of exploit. It's just something you can do that might take a bit of effort to pull off, but when you pull it off, it's very fun. Okay, emergency there, operation there. You can try the Wish Fulfilled and Hope. It's a flower coin one. If you can get the coin that gives you items via coins, you get items. Okay.
Time to attack.
I didn't really read much of my coins, but you know, we're not playing high difficulty. We'll just figure it out. I have a question. In beginning, should I choose my strongest op or should I choose Rydian? Because my strongest one is Wong and Rydian, and Wong are only 2 ops I can get to E2. So I guess here's a question then. What level, or how built is your Rydian? Because an E2 Rydian will absolutely carry your IS6 experience, or at least do a good chunk of the heavy lifting. So I always recommend Rydian where I could, but understandably, you do have to at least play a few runs. And to get the Rydian unlocked and leveled up and all that. So it's gonna depend on that. And even if you're on low difficulty, you know, it's like difficulty 0, I'm sure you can still get away with bringing Rydian. It may be uncomfortable at first if you don't know how to use summoners, but once you get used to it, you'll start figuring out that Rydian's very, very, very good. In IS6, because she is the IS6 operator. Has a talent that literally pertains to IS6. But if you're just starting out and don't really have much of a Rydian level up, honestly, Wong's not a bad one to pick up. Honestly. One deep dive mission gives you risk coins every toss. Can do the exploit if you get a ling node. I definitely can. No flower cocoon coin though, so it takes more time, yeah. Actually, I still gotta figure out how to get the cocoon worth outside of support squad. I've never encountered how before, or the possibility of it. Well, mine is level 60, but I have a strategy on beating the boss that spam specialist to stall the boss and put Wong Stone to kill them for after. You can always bring Wong. I don't think there's any problem with bringing Wong. He's obviously a very, very good operator. By the way, Wong pots matter quite a bit, and you can get 8 free World Specialist tokens. 4 from IS2 and 2 from Red... Or, sorry. 4 from IS2 and 4 from Red Sword Shop. Free pot to Wang. Wang Wong. Some people might like to talk about Wong's Wang. Clearing IS6 on difficulty 2 for Radiant's Elite 2 was an absolute nightmare for me until I found out about the 6-star recruitment squad. You know what? I always recommend, or once you... Let me... Oh, I can't because I'm in deep dive mode. I'll maybe get to it if I remember. But yeah, lots of things you can do that aren't just Radiant, but Radiant, once you get her leveled up, does make things a lot easier. Very essential for high difficulty stuff. Wow! Okay, so I guess that I did not know that. That does not count. Or does it? No, it doesn't count. Okay. Oh no, becomes random. Ian, don't read moment. Becomes a random flower coin when returned into coffer after toss. Okay. Oh, you know, why not retoss right now? Well, that's all fine. But yeah, any other questions? Myself or chat would be very happy to answer them. Because we like to be helpful to people. What's your favorite CC song? Oh, what is my favorite CC song? I have to think about this. Because I'm deciding between CC2 Blade and CC5, I think it was 5, Spectrum. Those are the ones I remember liking. Or at least liking more. Because Arknights does have quite the banger soundtrack. I'm more leaning to Spectrum though. That's just what my gut's telling me. Mostly because that's just my sort of genre. But anything catchy, anything with a good swing to it, I also do enjoy. What does CC mean, guys? So CC is the abbreviation for Contingency Contract. And Contingency Contract is a seasonal event. Last 2 weeks? Usually last 2 weeks. Yeah, last 2 weeks. And it's like really difficult endgame sort of content. But it's a seasonal event that comes. So not CC as in crowd control, but CC as in Contingency Contract. But people in the Arknights community call it CC. But that's all it is, just a seasonal event. Comes by every once in a while. Super difficult endgame sort of content. That's it. But there's a few seasonal bits of events now, because there's now Stronghold Protocol, which is lovely. People really like Stronghold Protocol. There's Icebreaker games. There's the betting one. Always bet on Jesselton. I love that mode. It's so silly. But I absolutely love it. I wonder if I can retoss coins some more. I mean, it's not gonna really obliterate the run, is it? I can probably just toss. Hey, that's a coin. Okay, well, I guess we should do the emergency op now. Sure. Yeah, sure. Guess use coupons, keep tossing. Enjoy. Oh yeah, all in all, CC is just referring to an event.
To attack. Is this how I'm supposed to give orders?
Even Arknights Enfield has CC. Lorem ipsum. Yes, the gibberish language for when you're looking at a typeface. And seeing how stuff looks as a placeholder text. Oh, I love using lorem ipsum. I do it all the time. You know, if you need any gibberish, lorem ipsum. It just writes it for you. Okay, so as far as bonus enemies are concerned, what am I looking for? Or what am I wanting? Probably the stealth boy, probably the bear. Probably not the duck though. Unless the duck kind of pauses here or something. And definitely not the dragon boy. Okay, it's Fatty. How do I want to handle this? I mean, it's not going to be too difficult. He's a bit strong. Fatty is a little bit strong. I don't think we're going to be able to kill him. He's a bit too tanky, even when attacking from behind. Which, you know, no big deal. This is also an emergency op, so we'll live with it. I don't even think we can get that statue, guys. No. Oh well.
How was the battle, Doctor? You want my evaluation? Dandy and Daxi have already given you my answer, haven't they?
Yeah, so with the blue modifier, balance coins still count as balance coins. They're giving these secret bosses steroids. They very much are on steroids. They are very... This is difficulty 0 too. They're very, very bulky. Super bulk. I should probably leave the tossed ones alone. So that they can turn into flower coins. So I can, like... I mean, they're all gonna change regardless of what happens. Is IS-2 Mizuki? It's IS-3. IS-2 is Phantom Boy. IS-3 is Mizuki. Carulia Arbor. Most people's most hated IS. Yeah, promote a supporter. Fantastic. And I can leave the rest alone. Oh, lots of... Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay, I see what I mean by the whole collectibles thing. Yeah, I understand. Can I just retoss these coins? Yeah, retoss. Flowers blooming. Flowers indeed blooming. Sharky, I'm doing wage war right now. The enemies are cheating. I love IS-3 specifically just for the vibes and everything else I hate. It is a good theme. Like, theming, as far as that goes, I'm a big fan of that. Like, I always love the Agir slash... I like the deep sea theme. I know that's very on brand for the Sharky Ferret channel, but I like the theming in general. And the color palette. I do enjoy the color palette a lot. Of, again, just the theme. But I think most of my problems from IS3 is purely metastatic aberration. And nothing else. Shark like sea, water found to be wet. Yes, the floor is made of floor. What's up? The sky. Okay, before I retoss, I would like to... do I need combat nodes? I really don't. Gain a collectible for each non-combat node passed while carrying it. So, okay. Actually, experiment here. We can... I just do IS3 for the Mizuki skin and never again. Fair enough. That is honestly very, very fair. I don't blame you. I even forgot. It's been a long time since I've touched IS3. I forgot what my go-to strategy was. Especially in high difficulties. Okay. So... we can E2 someone.
Rhodes Island may see for itself the distinguished tactical prowess.
We can
of
do
the
a
monastery.
thing to, I don't know. Peer stream, sure. And then refresh this to that. Gain some candles. And then gain some more candles. Should I be retossing? So, the thing I'm curious about, when I go into Sui's consciousness mode, the coffer will flip the coins and whatnot. But because becomes this modifier, becomes a random flower coin when we're returning to coffer. It says currently tossed. I wonder if it counts as losing it. So if we enter now... oh, it does count. Oh, lovely. Oh, that's a lot of... holy shit, that's a lot of stuff. Okay. That's quite a bit of stuff. Yeah. Yaha. Sharky, which limited lineups do you like the most? The summer, Chinese New Year, or celebration? Oh, and I just looked at the upcoming stuff like a day or two ago. What am I excited for? I mean, I'm definitely excited for the next collab event. Which, CN spoiler warning. This is your chance now. It'll be like 30 seconds. Okay, spoiler warning. I do really like... or I'm really looking forward to the second Monster Hunter collab. I absolutely... I mean, I like Monster Hunter, but also really like the theme and the operators. I mean, Orchid and Catapults. Great representation. Love to see it. Okay, anyway, spoiler over. Hello, chatters and Sharky. Hello, Pup, the first chatter of this stream that I did see that comment before the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything's alright. God, I love coffers. I always played the Dice Squad in IS3. You know what? That I do remember. My go-to squad is the Dice Squad in IS3. Mostly because I hate metastatic aberration so much. So any chance to lessen the chances of getting that, I'd be happy to take. I'm currently hoarding for Mulesey's next Spark chance. So hopefully you'll get your 300. I mean, you'll get it eventually. But that'll take a little bit of patience. Hopefully you do get her eventually, though. IS3, the Survivor Contract Squad, is always the best. It's a good one. It's a good one. But I always get boned by RNG. But that's just me. I'm an unlucky lad. As ending 3. Recover life points. Yeah, let's recover some life points in case we get that life point flower coin again. Nothing really else. On loss, gain 1 collectible per toss, so we can do a little bit of tossing. Yeah, this'll be fine. More life points, recruitment vouchers. We'll see what the... We'll get some more ingots, why not? Collectibles, 12 or more hope, we have 11 hope. We have a lot of flower coins, so we can get our enlightenment. I usually get coin geists. Oh, I probably shouldn't have replaced that. Whoops. One life point. Okay, let's try. Let's go to the other legend node. Quick operator. Okay, let us toss. We'll keep tossing. I'm worried deep dive will bore me to death because I've been playing difficulty 18 nonstop for weeks. Probably because it's so easy, right? Because I'm very used to playing on difficulty 12, right? And even it's starting to be like, whatever, I can misplay if I wanted to. So I actually understand that. Difficulty 12 is my just I want to relax and play IS difficulty. What have I tossed here? Have that. Okay. I just beat my first Ascension 18 run the other day. Utter torture. Well, congratulations. Yeah, it is difficulty 18. So, you know, you kind of expect it to be painful. Right, that's why we play it. We want to feel... we want to be masochists, so we want to suffer. Oh yeah, congrats on your difficulty 18 run. It does take a bit to get your first one going. Is this deep dive? Yes, this is deep dive, pup. This is very much deep dive. DLC 2 makes difficulty 11 to 13 really easy. Even difficulty 15, I feel it's okay if I mess up a bit. Yeah. But again, I play on difficulty 12 just if I want to just play some IS for fun and mess around, right? But also not be bored by it being too easy. But that's just my comfort. My comfort difficulty. Do I want to toss again? I can keep tossing again, but we'll do a stage first. I'm curious how many collectibles I'll be able to rack up from just casually playing this one.
Don't waste too much energy on the road.
Okay, Arkedo, you have lots of stats. I reckon you can survive everything.
Found our prey.
Yeah, okay, yeah, everything's fine.
Loose.
Oh, I meant to get the bear, but you know what? That's fine. Suffering from success.
Complete. But we have to be diligent with the cleanup.
Oh, and yeah, I should specify, pup. This specific one.
Operation complete. But we have to be diligent with
OMG, is that the Sharky? OMG, is that the Lever Boy? It's him. Wow. Also, yes, Lever Boy, before you ask, I do plan on entering the Stronghold Protocol tournament this time. And fingers crossed, I won't be too late to it. Right? Or maybe I purposely be late to it so then I can be your commentator again. Maybe I purposely don't sign up so I can be a commentator. You know, that sounds like something I would do. That very much sounds like something I would do. It's not about winning or being successful, it's about sending a message. But how have you been, Lever? Hopefully everything's alright. You can both caster and participate. Yeah, I know, I'm just joking around. I was still really salty last time. When I came in at was just too late to be able to go on a team. And I was really sad. Really, really sad. Also, why are my life points at 9? Caster? What subclass? Core caster. Okay, well, I was hoping I have 1 life, but I guess we'll be alright. I mean, I can just keep tossing every time. I mean, it was when I first met you, lol. That is true. That is true. Okay, lose some hope there. Really nice collectible. I mean, what else can I do? I can go into the shop. Actually, that's the only way into the, Oh! King's items! Okay, so there is a shop that just sells King's items. You just gotta get lucky enough. Well, we got some King's items now. That's great. Wow, Beyond Mountain and Seas kills me. That's an absolutely brutal floor 6 map. That is a lot of people's least favorite map in IS6. It's a rough one. Are you feeling kingly yet, Sharky? Not quite. I need the King's Crown if I want to feel kingly. Man, IS5 looking weird, yeah. What are these coins in this IS5? What happened to the I almost said folder tolls, but that's IS4. It's my least favorite map in all of IS. It is a rough one. I dislike it quite a bit as well. So you're not alone on that one. What I want to see in IS4. Where user? Which version is this? This is UFO version. Perfect. Well, I have to go to school now. See you guys next time. Well, thanks for dropping by. Hopefully we'll see you on another stream. Or in my comment section. I do read my comments. But thanks for dropping by. Hopefully you have a nice time at school. And not succumb to brain rot. Because you know what? That's what I've seen a lot of people do. At least here in North America. It's not so much you're playing outside anymore. This is a guy who's a gamer, alright? Even I'm concerned. But don't be on TikTok doom scrolling, alright? You have so many better things to do with your life. Other than doom scrolling. Hey, education's very important to the mind. Imagine an IS that combines every IS gimmick into one giant puddle of mess. That would be chaos. I don't even think casual players would even comprehend what's going on. Because, like, imagine you start floor 1. You get your folder toll. You start off with whatever script things in IS5, and you know, tongue balls are tossed, and you get a floor debuff from IS2, and then the dice gets rolled in IS3. Like, just like starting a floor, you have to go through all of that if all the mechanics are combined into one big mess. Interference index, coupon keys, just to move vertically. Requires all 3 of them as well to make it extra annoying. School for me is starting somewhat soon, which means I suffer for less free time. No. Yeah, I'll be going back to university in September. Still don't know what I want to do for a thesis project. Sort of at a loss at the moment. What to replace? What can I afford to lose? I mean, I can lose that. But that's probably gonna get lost anyways. I'll lose... They're all flower coins. They're all flower coins, so I maybe just don't need it. Sharky knows when summer ends, which is when school begins. Exactly. But even around this time, some schools do start themselves off. What sort of thesis interior designers usually do? You know, that's an excellent question. I'd say it's similar to what architects do, except obviously in an interior design context. Because from what I've been told, and I have been talking to my senior years, because I was curious. And I was like, you know, what do you even do for your thesis? What you know, how is it gonna work? Because you spend the entire year doing it. Right? It's the final thing you do before you finish off your program. And and the answer I was given, I was told it was pretty open-ended. It's like you're given like a big space to work with, you know, for the project. And apparently you can just do whatever you want, you know, within reason, but you have a few parameters, but it's like, oh, do you want to do a commentary on how office spaces are designed? You know, maybe you want to challenge our assumptions about it? Bang, there's a thesis project. But I don't know what I really want to do yet. I could do one about lighting. That sounds fun. Maybe you should write a thesis about using chubby lung as decorations like in Wulong. Also, apparently, maybe my thesis is not that much writing. I'm hella slow at writing. Office spaces are made in hell itself. I know a few friends IRL that hate open office plans. Open offices, for those that don't know what it is, it's like, imagine like a big room, and you have, say, like cubicles, or like just everyone works in that big room, and they have their own little space. That's essentially an open office space. Hey, here in Calgary, we love summer and hate winter, despite winter being most of the time. Winter combined with bad drivers. That is disastrous. I don't want to say any roads, because I know the city too well. But there are a few main roads where every time it's the first day of snow, instantly all those roads get shut down because everyone's crashing. It's so bad. Heck, it snowed in summer here before. It very much has snowed in summer before. Build a real moving landship for your thesis. That could be cool. That could be really cool. Just have it all sectioned off with like the dorms and the factories and the trading posts and the control center and the dorms and the reception room. That would be silly. The roads here don't work all year long. And winters here are hellish for driving. It is pretty rough driving during the winter. You know, it's there are lots of times where I've gone downhill and I have to really slow down, because otherwise it will just coast, even though like I've fully hit the brakes. It is a little scary. You guys have winter? We have winter 6 out of the 12 months of the year on average. We have winter for half the year. Or where I live. You know, as pertaining to the Canadian stereotype of lots of snow. Snow, snow, snow everywhere. Unless you live in Vancouver. You guys have snow. We have hot season and wet season. Asian here, we couldn't relate, lol. Yeah, no, here is the complete opposite of Southeast Asia weather. Wet season, your car becomes a boat. Asian here too, I want to shoot the sun for summer. Yeah, no, it is quite literally the opposite, because here, at least where I live, temperatures go as low as -35. And that's like the worst, that's as bad as it gets where I am. Like, if you live in the northern provinces, it's pretty bad, but, you know, they live through it, and, you know, they're just fine. But snow here is fairly common. Even during the summer. It has happened before. And of course, when that happens, no one has winter tires, so traffic is hell, yeah. No one thinks, though, to put on winter tires. Yeah, that's... Yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Alright, one candle left. What do I want to do with it? Let's Gamba. Why not? Just chuck in some coins. I want snow. Snow looks pretty. Like, as much as we like this shit on snow and joke around about snow, snow is one of, if not my favorite weather. Not like blizzarding, but like a nice healthy layer of snow. I absolutely love snow. Emu, take our snow. We got like 3 feet sometimes in winter. Yeah, sometimes. Actually, take our snow that we get on the roads that no one clears out. There you go. My city is positioned in the worst place where it doesn't snow ever. Aww. Actually, that's either an aw or a whoopee, depending on if you like snow or not. Again, I love snow, but I understand why people would not like snow. Can you please use meter? I don't speak American. So yeah, 3 feet of snow is about 1 meter. 1 meter of snow. I think. Yeah, 1 meter is about 3 feet. How do I know that? I make my doors 3 feet wide usually, and that's about a meter. And that's for single doors. Obviously, if it's like a double door, if it's like a main entrance to a commercial building, I'd make it decently wider. we have this 3 feet rule in design, where it's like the golden number for a lot of things, door widths included. Okay, more shield, and I think that's it. Yep. No to your house now. Just get ice cubes, break them into paste, boom, homemade snow. Yeah, you can always do one of those, like shave the ice and then toss it up in the air. Obviously, do it in a place where you can clean up easily, but I can mitosis. Oh, next thing you'll know, the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. That's the only thing I remember from biology class. That one fact. I'm so bad with biology. I used to be pretty good at STEM subjects. I don't know why I'm so awful now, but over the years, I went from being a STEM person to being a social science person. So it's essentially the opposite of what I enjoyed at school. When I was in grade school, I was so bad at English class and this, we called it social studies class. I was so bad at it. Fake shark moment too. What was I looking for? Oh, this. I was wondering what this coin did. Oh, now I know. And I want that to be replaced as well. So we can just keep going at the replacing here. Oh, Cocoonworth, our favorite coin. That's great. Okay, now we want to pass a couple notes, so I'm willing to use 3 coupons for this. Social studies is just history and politics earning. Call it that instead, yeah, that's essentially what it was. You're not wrong. But like, I've become this social science person. Social science being like sociology, psychology, that sort of line, right? But I still remember a lot of the STEM stuff that I know of from school. Maybe not all of it, but decent amount of it. Also, one streamer I was watching recently had experienced Mr. Beast attack. A different one from me? Was it a different one from me? I presume... Because I can take that the joke route. I could be like, haha, you know, it was me. But half of me also thinks that it was someone else completely different. What's Mr. Beast attack? So, about half a month ago, a lot of my shit was hacked. And it started spamming, at least on Discord, it was spamming, like, this Mr. Beast scam all over every Discord channel. It was so annoying to clean up. So I assume you're referring to that. But yeah, do clarify if it was a haha joke for me, or if it was actually another streamer. Because if it was another streamer, it was... You know, sorry that it happened to them. No, another streamer. Okay, it was another streamer, so I did take it the right way. But yeah, that's mad. That's mad. I wonder how these things even happen, too. Because, like, after I got hacked, I got extremely paranoid. I mean, I'm still decently paranoid, but I'm paranoid in general. But there's been a rise in that type of online attack in recent months. Because even in the Arknights community, because I'm a part of the Arknights content creator Discord server, and it's happened to a few people before it happened to me. So it's been happening. Getting hacked should be bad. It is bad, right? Because if they get a hold of your information, account information specifically, or especially, I should say, you know, hope you don't save your banking info. Like, I make it a habit to never save anything important in terms of information. But it's rough. It's a rough one. Don't care if my current device gets hacked, I have nothing important. And it's not the devices either. That's the bad part. Because the device, you can always just fully factory reset it and you'll be fine. But it's when they get a hold of your account information, that's when it gets bad. Because you never know what, say, they might purchase, or, you know, depending on what, you know, gets compromised. And, like, a lot of this, you know, feels like common knowledge to us, right? But for someone that might not be as informed, it's absolutely detrimental. So they might not know about stuff like password managers, or, you know, even just general safe online practices. My card doesn't work if I don't save, though. I hate my bank. Oh. Yeah, you know, turning on your 2FA and whatever other security thing you could come up with. And hey, this device already has a virus. Best luck to a hacker that opens that file. You just have a bunch of, like, proxy mines hidden in your PC. That from wherever that person is accessing your PC from. It does one of those, like, if you know the channel Scammer Payback. It, like, puts one of his custom programs on the original PC and it absolutely blows it the fuck up. Lovely program that overloads computer memory data storage. Yep. Also, I'll take that. All within one single unnamed file. Or it's like something inconspicuous, like, hentai folder. Or something like that. You know, or like, on NSFW, don't open. Now that's how you bait them. Because I'll be curious about the not safe for work stuff, and what you're into, when they invade your private files, and then boom, virus. You gotta set the trap. Kinda like Zip Bomb. Yeah. It is a Zip Bomb, but worse. Oh, man. Getting a lot of... I mean, we're not getting as many collectibles as I expected. We can keep tossing. More coins. More candles. We like that. So we can always take the candle route. Do I even need Pathfinder? Not really. Yeah, nah. Ah! What do I have right now? I can go through a bunch of non-combat nodes. And then refresh this one into something cool. And I can even take that. Toss some flower coins. Filled with Katoka-san full libraries. A file that opens itself when open and keeps repeating that. Yeah, so essentially a zip bomb. But slightly different. I'm not the most technical here, but I think we all sort of get the idea. Finally reaching the Ending 4 boss after a week of attempts, so good luck with Ending 4. I assume it's IS6. Because honestly, I like Ending 4 boss. I don't actually think it's that bad. I think a lot of people find Ending 2 far worse when it comes to IS6. Also, I get to try this for the first time successfully. Can exchange collectibles multiple times. So let's swap some stuff out. We can... What do we not need? Don't need that anymore. Take whatever... Ah, good item. Oh, so can we just keep doing this then? Like, take out the smoky candle. Get that. Yeah. That's great. I honestly have no clue why I made this dumb program. Doesn't help me at all. You never know. You just gotta apply it the right way, pup. Just in case all of the IS6 endings suck. That was a couple days ago. Ah, I see. Well, were you at least successful? It's gotta be at least successful, right? Right? Fingers crossed. What else can I just chuck? I mean, not that we have to, but, you know. Okay, so you can do it 3 times. That's good to know. And then refresh that, get some candles. Don't enter consciousness mode yet. We're gonna yeah, we're gonna pass first. Candles. Enter, and then we should be getting a lot more coins. We like our coins. This is a fun little run, isn't it? Still don't have... I still have most of what I started with. I mean, how much we can muck around a little bit. Like, we toss that. We're gonna lose that in a moment, but... Also, last night, I was playing with some streamer, but I feel very bad about it. Oh, why do you feel bad? What happened? What has thy tea? What is thy tea? Why'd you feel bad? Not even a little. I didn't register what only usable in final boss until I had all I had for boss was Horderer, J, Gravel, and Indigo. Oh, rip. Rip. Well, now you know at least. You know, that's a lesson learned. Beer truck. Yes, beer truck. Oh, that's another thing I'm excited for when I go back to school. I get to go to the university bar again. And order a fuck ton of beer. And fries. Because it's super affordable. And I always go there whenever I'm hungry.
Your orders. What arrow should I bow has 3 choices.
Love that highly indestructible truck. Well, it's not going to be so indestructible once we get riding on the case here. Even on difficulty 0, I mean, look how many hits it's taking. Quite a bit. Okay. I guess we wait for... No, we don't even need to wait. We're good. he was glazing my strats and I was
To the
playing like
very
shit.
end,
Also, I feel
I do not
bad
know
when
what
playing
those
with people in
do
general.
tonight.
Oh, that's
Perhaps
that's
they do
unfortunate to
not know
hear.
themselves.
I guess it's sort of like from what I'm understanding, based on what you said, it sounds like you just didn't play as well as you could have hoped. But you shouldn't feel bad about that, especially when the streamer themselves was, in quotations, glazing your stats. Right? Because I'm sure this, you know, a game's a game, whatever game that was. I'm sure the streamer had a good time. Unless that streamer is like one of those, oh my god, why do you suck so much? You're playing the game terribly, fuck you! No. Like, unless they were like that, then I'm sure the streamer's fine. I don't think there's anything to feel bad about. That's Sharky too while playing Icebreaker games? That's me, people throwing axe my way, trying to sabotage my efforts. But honestly, don't feel bad. Right? You're playing games because you want to entertain yourself, you want to have fun. So I feel like once you've, you know, don't feel like that, you know, why play? And I'm not trying to be condescending there. But I mean, personally, I had a hard time getting out of the, like, this is story time, I used to be quite the tryhard for video games. I used to try hard so much. Even in a game like Minecraft, like, I used to be, pre 1.9 Minecraft, I used to be a PvP sweat. And I was good at it too, but I was such a sweaty player back then. Like, I played League of Legends, I'll be honest, I wasn't that toxic in League, but I felt toxic. But like that super highly competitive mentality, right? I used to be like that. Until one day I was just thinking to myself, it's like, it was during, I think, my first year of university, where I just sat there and I just thought I had a thought. I was like, I spent a lot of effort studying and getting my assignments done. Why am I playing these games just so I can be mad and toxic? Why can't I just sit back and have fun? And that's sort of when everything changed, right? Then Fire Emblem Three Houses came out, and I was like, this is my kind of game. It's a game where I can maybe sweat a little bit, but also have some leeway for shenanigans. And honestly, when I started doing shenanigans, suddenly games start just becoming a lot more fun for me. Because at least to me, it was never about trying hard and winning. At least not anymore. But it was more like, I just want to have fun. And I regretted my past behavior too, because I was one of those backseat gamers. Luckily, I didn't visit any streamers, I was mostly playing by myself or with friends. But yeah, that backseat mentality, of like, holy shit, you're playing the game wrong, why are you doing this? You know, I'm at a point where I just want to have fun. I'm so busy most of the time, where that's all I care about now. I just want to have fun. Enjoy the time, enjoy my free time. Because nowadays, I think that it's, at least personally, you know, you can have your own opinion, but it's my opinion that I think games where you're like that, where you're yelling at other people, where, you know, and I always think, is this really what you want to spend your free time doing? Right. And like, I don't mind a little bit of like, I'm gonna call it banter, right? I don't mind the roast. The roast, I think, if you're funny enough, it's hilarious. I used to play lots of Bed Wars back in the day. Oh, I was a survival game sweat. Survival games. I remember all the tryharding I did back then. Like, I look back on it, I'm like, That doesn't seem fun to me anymore. I used to harass streamers till last year. Well, good for you. Good for you. That's I think that's going to be a very positive change for you. I don't play much Minecraft, but I do have a monster skin which I love. Well, thanks to the reminder that I should do a Minecraft stream at some point for the community server. So, thank you for that comment. But then yeah, after a while I just kind of got used to just, you know, no matter what I do, whether I lose or win, which is one of the big reasons why, I mean, I glaze the shit out of RimWorld, right? I love that game to bits. That game, you don't have to win to have fun with it. You can watch everything burn and it's still fun. But as long as you're getting the entertainment value you desire. And again, this is your free time that you're spending. Like, I'm spending my free time streaming. And, you know, eventually making videos. But that's my opinion when it comes to games like that, right? You're spending an active effort and your free time choosing to do these things. I was happier doing with her than I am now being miserable, so I don't know. Well, you know, you gotta look at the bright side of things. Gotta keep it, you gotta keep it glass half full. I know I'm pretty bad with the glass half empty mentality. Especially in my potential career path. But sometimes you just gotta remind yourself to just... Well, A, try, but also, just, you know, you'll be alright. You'll be alright. I'm starting to sound like Jimmy Carr now. What the hell? Jimmy Carr being a famous British comedian / TV host. I was like 250 stars on Bed Wars till I played Hypixel Skyblock, and not long after quit Minecraft. Yeah, most of my Minecraft enjoyment nowadays, it just comes from building stuff and playing with my friends. And that's all I could really ask for. It's just the game. No reason to get mad unless you have a valid reason. It's like that one old meme where the guy's like, it's just game. It's just game. That's my poor, very poor Eastern European accent. It's just game. I get mad at myself for being a failure more than I get mad at the game as others, yeah. And honestly, I'm pretty bad with it too, IRL. I'm pretty pessimistic when it comes to myself, holy shit. Like, it's to the point where even some of my peers at university, they're like, are you okay? Sharky, are you okay, man? Even a couple of my professors were like, is everything alright? And I just respond with, yeah, it's grand. Everything's grand. Mario Party stream went. Thank God I don't own Mario Party. Can you imagine everyone yelling at each other? Mario Party is not the fun, silly game to play with your family. Mario Party is the game to play if you want to lose friends. That is what Mario Party is. It's a test of your friendship with people. Only play Minecraft either to test out new mods or work on my Mon Cat skin custom animations. Hey, fair enough. Again, whatever gets you entertained, right? Everyone, Minecraft is such an open game where, you know, there's so many different ways to have fun. That I don't really think there's a wrong way to do it. Have you hydrated, Sharky? No, I haven't. Thanks for the reminder. I really like watching Minecraft speedruns. Oh, I tried to speedrun just for fun at one point. I think my best and only time was 3 hours. 3 hours something. It was like a little over 3 hours. So, you know, I think I got the world record. Ever since I've discovered Arknights, I've been stuck on making Arknights crap. I mean, that's what I've been doing, pup. That's this entire channel in a nutshell. I loved Arknights so much, and I had time during COVID to start streaming. And look where we are now, still making the same Arknights crap as I was 6 years ago. Which actually, we are around the 6-year anniversary of me starting streaming. 6 whole years, and this is what I have to show for it. Kidding, of course, but you know, not everyone makes it. That's the hardest part about not just streaming, but making videos, or even honestly, you could stretch this definition to say TikTokers or any line of things like that. It's so easy to get discouraged because you think no one, or because you think no one's gonna watch your shit, but also when the numbers come in, you're like, oh shit, no one's watching my shit. I was right. No one's gonna like me, right? It's that combination, which it absolutely being toxic to yourself. And the sad part is, it's a very, very natural, normal reaction to have. Because you make videos, you stream, you even make TikToks, God forbid. But you make these things in hopes that other people would watch and enjoy it. And when that doesn't happen, it's very, very easy to feel bad about yourself. I've definitely been through that. There have been times when I remember, I think somewhere in the middle of like 2023, I took, I think, a year and a half break from content creation. And then after that, you know, started making videos again. Like, even if you scroll down through my my channel video history, you can see that there's a whole bunch of gaps. And those were times of me just getting really, really, you know, you start asking yourself, what's the point of making videos if no one's gonna watch you? Cat is crashing out, much leave to fix. So go comfort your cat. Cat deserves attention and food and cuddles and pets, head pats, lots of head pats. Also, fun fact, don't try to make a 3D model for a skin in Minecraft with polygons and crap. That sounds like pain. Because when you make a Minecraft skin I mean, I guess if you're making it 3D, then that's a whole other thing, but it's really easy to make a Minecraft skin. Because all you do is paint a few pixels and make sure you don't miss anything. I tried getting into speedrunning. I will last a week at most before I end up shooing and hating myself for not doing better. I really want to try it, but I know it won't end well with my competitiveness. And you know what? That's understandable. That is very, very understandable. Again, I've been there. I'm there right now, being like, I should be doing better, but I'm not. Therefore, I am shit. Right? I've been there. Also, I don't really need this. Meow. Meow. Meow meow. One of these days, the little shark is gonna have to grow some cat ears. Or, you know what? You could have the headphones on Little Shark as cat ears. Because those exist all over the place. That's very doable. Also, flower coin, love to see. 12 ingots instead of the usual 8. Another retrieve, more ingots, perfect. Sharks don't meow, they do now. This stream is getting personal, not gonna lie. I can swap the topic to something more silly. So anyways, what's your all's favorite hentai? We can pivot. See, and this is me just being me, right? I just start talking and talking and talking. But, you know, at least one of the reasons why I like to do what I do, right? The reason why I'm in interior design, the reason why I do a lot of things, is because I want to help people. Now, is that gonna be easy? Hell no. It's not gonna be easy. But Yo, I love Mankitsu's happening. You know what? I remember watching that actually. That's a classic. That's a classic hentai. I think the last time I watched that one was maybe 4 or 5 years ago. It's been a while. Do you have a pet, Sharky? No, I don't. I want a cat though at some point, but I need to be... Well, I need to have a career and be slightly more financially stable. So maybe some point after I finish my thesis, graduate, get a job. Fingers crossed, in this economy, 2026. But yeah, I would love a pet. Also, we gotta take ourselves down to 1 life, so I'll buy this. That'll do. So then, what was I gonna do after that? Why was I taking myself down to 1 HP? I completely forgot the reason already. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Well, we'll figure it out. Hey, more yen gambling. Right, King Relic. Thank you. Yep. Almost forgot I had that. Has anyone gambled this much on a Nyan node? More ingots. I should keep some just because I have this. So maybe this will be the last one. No, this one will be the last one. Okay, we'll take it. And then what's ahead? Turmoil. Perfect. Everywhere. Very doable on difficulty 0. Definitely one of the easier turmoils.
Don't waste too much energy on the
As
road.
intimidating as it looks with everything so spread out.
Doctor, sadly, there's no controlling the battlefield with brute force alone.
Okay, great. That's all we need, and then last 3 enemies will be clapped by Rydian. Easy dubs. I can even take it 1 step further and slap down Arketo. And then be like,
Your orders.
bang, and bang. There we go.
While the rest of you move.
Now that I joined
Yeah,
in
we've
the
escaped
crowd,
the
nobody
classic
will think
Sharky
Landed
tangent.
Monastery is just an ornament of
It's the yapping.
Lantamano, will they?
Tower offense at its finest. Okay, retrieve. Some more life points. Sure. Lots and lots of stuff. We can do a scout node. Yeah, we'll do a scout node, and we'll send Estelle this time. What do we even have tossed? So we use that up. Got more shenanigans, and I'm even willing to toss yet again. Okay. We can probably do it again, right? More stuff. I hate fear, I hate fear, I hate fear. I hope you mean the status effect fear. Collectibles. What's this gonna refresh to? Okay, for more candles. Well, we might as well. Something about IS compared to other roguelikes is just so fun for some reason, right? I'm the same way. Maybe it's just because I like the gameplay. And honestly, the way they have it set up, with the context that this is a gacha game, with good gameplay, I do like the way they handled the whole rarities situation of like the hope cost and the you use a bit of everyone. That's what you want. Gotta go, Sharky. Have a fun stream. Have a good rest of your day, Dan. Thanks for dropping by, as always. I say that every time, but I'm always... It's just what I'm used to saying, I guess. But it is a very replayable mode, IS, and it does help it with the fact that there's so many different things you can do just for the heck of it. And then we're all fine again. Oh, there's so much crap. Okay. I still think STS is better, but is second. Okay, if we get all retrieve nodes. I've never actually done it before, but getting all the retrieve nodes and then getting my 10 candles. Okay, this... I don't know why I keep checking. These are very straightforward. Also, even with broken relics, it's still challenging compared to things like DU, where it's just overinflated HP walls. You use Divergent Universe in Honkai Star Rail, by the way. Ah, gotcha. I didn't realize people called it DU. I guess it is the abbreviation, but I do know Divergent Universe. I did used to play Honkai Star Rail. Also, what the fuck is this? I've never seen this before. What is this? After deployment, alternates between all deployed operators, absorbing a portion of a random stat before forcibly retreating them. The next operator deployed on the Chamber of Treasures will receive these absorbed base stats. Sandstorm. DU sounds like math. It does sound like math. Right, you can have DU over DX. Equals 4x cubed plus 2x squared minus 3x plus 15. There you go. It's bait. I didn't really vibe with DU, I just turned my brain off, and with any node in DU I could brute force easily, yeah. I remember I was at a point in my Star Rail account where I was like, it doesn't really feel fun. I'm not really thinking, I'm just like mindlessly hitting buttons. Or even just hitting the auto function. But Arknights is a rare gem for me because the gameplay is so good it could stand on its own, even if it wasn't a gacha game. I'm a huge fan of the gameplay. And I get to use my brain. That's the better part. Okay, goodbye enemies. And get the bear. I want to try this out though, once the bear is dead. So if, what's the range on this? Alternates between all deployed operators. So if I I pop these operators here and then drop that.
Everything's fine. Don't worry.
Ah! That's cool, and if I drop the stealth... Ah! That's cool! I like that. That's pretty fun. First time trying that out.
Operation complete! But we have to be diligent with the cleanup.
Okay, more stuff. So it kidnaps your waifus. It kidnaps everyone. Really does. Okay, Originium ingots. Happily we'll take that. Okay. One more stage and we can move on to the next, we've had enough fun with our flower coin shenanigans. Slay the Spire is my peak of all peaks. Slay the Spire is great. That's a really good roguelike. In my, I almost said humble opinion. I don't really have a...
May the Lord bless
You
us.
guys get it. Slay the Spire is really good though. I can agree with that. But I'm always a fan of strategy games. Because, yeah, that's the reason why I like Arknights. I love the strategy component to it. And I was always a big fan of strategy games regardless. But that's
Verify
just what I
all
like
lock
playing.
units in position. Everything's fine. Don't
I think
worry.
if I ever have a better PC, I would try Slay the Spire.
Brace yourself.
Is Slay the Spire that demanding? I don't remember it being that demanding. I thought Slay the Spire was like a pretty, like, or doesn't really load up your PC too much, does it?
No
I'd be surprised if it did.
Brace yourself.
Well, I can't. It's not like super ultra realistic graphics kind of game,
Enemy signal detected.
right?
All units, prepare for battle.
And this is your excuse for evil?
Yeah, no, I can't imagine Slay the Spire as being one of those heavy graphic games. So then you wouldn't need a good laptop or PC for it.
Doctor, sorry. This isn't the way out. But it
I always love things like Battle Cats or Bloons Tower Defense, so I guess that's why too. One of these days I'm gonna run out of ideas for a stream and I'm just gonna be playing Bloons Tower Defense 6. That's what's gonna happen. I don't need any of that. Okay. Run complete. But not before getting more coins. I love Bloons because I can cook up strats with friends. Best gacha is Genshin, period. What a take. What an absolute take. I mean, Genshin Impact is the game that brought us the 50-50 pity system to be at least normalized. Genshin is the reason why every other gacha game after it has a 50-50 pity system. I mean, you can say a lot of things about Genshin, right? I could say a lot of things about Genshin. I played that game for 3 years before quitting because I got so bored. But you gotta give credit where credit is due. Genshin is what brought gacha games to the mainstream. It's what really made it made the genre popular. And full of people that love to gamble. I don't think Genshin is the best gacha game, but I guess it's up to your taste. It would be. Genshin's not for me personally, right? Again, I love strategy games, I love games where I get to think, which is why I like Arknights. But, right, I remember playing Azure Lane, and that was because I'm a gooner. But, you know, you got other gooner games like Nikkei and Love in Deep Space and Wuwa, right? Wuwa's a gooner game. My first gacha was Brave Frontier. You know what? That was also my first gacha. I remember playing Brave Frontier. Unironically, I mean, the gacha was fucking brutal, but it was also my first gacha game. I played that for so long. I think I played Brave Frontier up until, I think, 2019, 2018. And then I decided, you know what, I'm going to try out other gacha games. Nah, the worst thing Genshin did was give every single game the same artifact system. You know what? I agree with that take. I don't like the artifact system. Even Endfield has it, and I hate it. We're not talking about Fate Grand Order. No. We're not gonna... Fate Grand Order is the mascot for bad gacha. Not bad gacha game, but bad gacha system. I used to say Genshin is my main game, and Arknights is just a side game. Now I don't play Genshin anymore, I still play Arknights. Arknights is aging really, really well. It still holds up, even after release. I honestly don't remember my first gacha game, though I do remember playing Fate Grand Order before for some reason. I would say Arknights is like way too generous for me. And that's the other part. The gacha itself is pretty nice compared to a lot of gachas that I've played. Right, you can still get unlucky and, you know, cry and be salty, but as far as the pity system and getting the characters you want and getting the gacha currency, it's honestly nicer than most gacha games. The rates were god-awful, but the Maxwell fight was peak. Brave Frontier 07. Yeah, Brave Frontier... when was their end of service? It was some years ago, wasn't it? Technically, my first gacha game was some kind of Dragon Island game. 16... Oh, I think I know the name. It was like... Oh no, I don't know the name. It was like Dragon something. I think I know which series of games you're talking about. Oh, it was like Dragon Veil. That was what I was thinking about. Dragon Veil, Dragon City. I remember that. That came with, like, the advent of, like, the iPhone and iPads and touchscreen technology and app stores. It was that early. That OG. Artifact system, in my opinion, is just there for player retention. It does give people an externally tangible reason to come back and keep playing a game daily. So I understand that, right? And I'm sure that played a factor into having an artifact system to begin with. Ah, the Dragon City era, yep. This is coming from a person who's put 800 hours into Borderlands, a game where you farm a lot. Yeah. I don't like constant farming. I like games where I can go away for weeks and come back and still not be FOMO'd, yeah. That is nice to maybe see at some point. I've quit a lot of gacha games either because it's too grindy or it's just boring. Oh, I've played so many gacha games. So many. Because I started with Brave Frontier. Played that for the longest time, but I still try out other gacha games. Right, so I've played Honkai Impact. I'm trying to list them in order. Honkai Impact, I've played Grand Chase. I played some more obscure ones like Food Fantasy. Less obscure ones like Epic 7. Of course, I played Azure Lane for the Gunner content. I still love Azure Lane as like a franchise, but I don't play the gacha game anymore. What else have I played? I played a bunch that I just dropped after 2 days. But yeah, I've played a lot of gacha games where I was like, gameplay sucks, I don't like it. Or, the gacha fucking sucks, so what's the point? Imagine Arknights, but with artifact system or weapon system. Oh. And the thing is, we call that generic now in gacha games. That is like a standard where if we see it, we're like, oh, gacha, just gacha doing gacha. I used to have 10 gachas. Brave. That is brave. 10 gachas in rotation. Now I only play R1999, Arknights, and Path of Nowhere. There you go. What are the gachas I'm playing right now? I play Enfield casually. I don't log in every day in that one. Obviously, I play Arknights every day. And then I'm also playing the recently released Hololive Dreams, because I'm a big Hololive fan. And I like rhythm games. Evil Arknights, yeah. I quit Star Rail and Wuwa because I lost every 50-50 for a year straight. Oh, I'm sorry for your loss. Damn. That's bad. Yeah, that's quite unlucky. I quit Enfield to pick up Arknights. Well, welcome to Arknights, the OG game. I much prefer OG Arknights than Enfield. I just think... I feel like Enfield was... It felt safe, you know what I mean? When they released it, it felt safe. Because when Arknights first released, I was like, finally, a gacha without equipables and shit. And I can actually play the game. And do cool challenges and think with my brain and not have to be a meta slave to keep up with the FOMO stuff. I don't know, thoughts like that. I think rhythm games are like the only outlier ones just because you technically don't need the pull to be good. Exactly. Like, unless you're for some reason really, really competitive. Because, I've played Bang Dream as well, the gacha game. And, Right, and it in Holodori they have it as well. They have like a little ranking system, and like if you don't care about that, just play the game. Pull for your favorite characters, that's all you really need. You know, unlock all the songs just by playing enough. So honestly, I wouldn't even call... They do feel like the outliers, don't they? They really do. Enfield, in my opinion, feels like just a way to join the open world trend like any other popular gacha game. That's what it feels like to me as well. For sure. I've definitely felt that. Because it has all the hallmarks to your standard generic gacha game now. You have your weapon system, which, credit to Enfield, the weapon system is a lot nicer than most of what I've seen. Especially because you get the currency by pulling anyways. So it's just like a nice bonus. So I'll give them that. But, you know, they have your equipables, your substats, your... You know, not RNG substats, but still substats. Right, it does feel like your average modern-day gacha game. Also love the songs, yeah. I mean, that's the reason why you play rhythm games. You play it for the dexterity gameplay, but also to enjoy your songs, right? Who doesn't want to... You know, if you're given you're into rhythm games, who doesn't want to listen to their favorite songs, right? I play Summoner's War. Wow, that's a throwback. Arknights Enfield, Pokemon Pocket, and additionally, WUA, E7 Nikkei. That's quite a few gacha games. See, I cannot keep up with more than 2. Like 2, and then maybe 1 I play casually, and that's it. And I spend my time doing other stuff. But, when people mention they play like 12 gachas, I'm like, how do you do this? How do you play like every day? That sounds like a job to me. Ever since I got a beefy PC, my interest in gacha games has waned. Still play at least 2 a day. Like, I have quite a good PC myself. And, right, like, there's gacha that I don't play just because I don't like them. I mentioned this like a dead horse now. I play Arknights because I like playing the game. But, like, I would go off play my other games. And it's good fun. And Minecraft doesn't lag, which is great. Actually, I also mentioned this before, like, a few months back. Because I want to get back into having Arknights as a main game, but then also having a side game to play and make videos about. So right now, it's Fire Emblem Engage. Again, still catching up on the videos. It's taken its time because I have to look through all the VODs. Just like the IS6 100k ingots video, I had to look through the footage. But I want to bring that back fully in its entirety. Play some Arknights, play X game. Play Arknights, play X game. Because like, there's some games I do want to play on stream. I've listed them before, games like RimWorld, even Terraria with the Calamity mod. Which I heard there was a controversy about the Calamity mod, but there you go. But stuff like that, we need some variety, right? Or at least I want variety on the channel. I'm not sure if others might, who knows. I can't even handle 3 gacha games. How? Exactly! See, I can't even handle 3 gacha games myself. Weapon system for Enfield kind of bad if you pull in early, though. Yeah, it does suck that way, but I'll take that over having to also spend the same gacha currency on the weapon system, right? So there's a bit of a trade-off there. Boy, my cat loves doing dumb things. You just gotta pamper your cat enough, and eventually they'll stop doing dumb things. I used to play US, so I'm burnt out on rhythm games, and every time a gacha game is a required rhythm game, I always find ways to cheese it. Fair enough. Playing 10 gachas wasn't even hard, to be honest. I would just call multi-instance and emulator and do all the dailies at the same time with macros. Oh. I guess if you put it that way, there you go. I low-key forgot I also play NTE, but that's a hard side game. I don't do weekly City Stam or Pink Pot Heist, I can't bother unless they streamline it better. But yeah, no, I like my standard or my opinion with gacha games now. It's the game better be fun to play, otherwise I'm not playing it. But yeah, like if you're playing only just to do dailies and then gambling it all the way to lose a 50-50, then I think that's just a waste of your time. And again, early in the stream I mentioned, this is something you actively spend your free time doing. So, you know, if you're having fun with it, sure, right? But if you're not enjoying it, if it's boring to you, then just don't do it. My cat got into the fridge and knocked shit. How'd your cat get in the fridge? How is that possible? My cat is fat and missing and she hates me. Oh no. Oh no. Do you play Arknights? It's fun. I think I do play Arknights. After all, this channel, Emu, is, I'm not sure you've noticed, but it's mostly been Arknights. I mean, if I think I had fun and at the time it wasn't a waste of time, exactly. Right? Again, if you're having fun with it, don't let me stop you. Right? Do your thing. Do whatever's fun to you. But for me, if a gacha game is just grind, pull, then right, I'd rather just not play it and spend that time doing something else. I'm pretty done with IS6, so I'm going back to IS3, and all I can say it's ass. Yeah, we're back to the low-powered early ISs. Have you heard about this very niche game called Arknights? Hardly anyone plays it. I know, right? More people need to play that game. Arknights is such a... It's very down low on the radar. No one's really heard of it, but that's why we bring attention to it. Of course, people should play Arknights. Yes. Who up arcing the night right now? Aside from these, I do read visual novels sometimes. It's been a long-ass time since I've read a visual novel. I used to be very into visual novels. I think my Steam page, or my Steam account, still has, like, all the Nekopara stuff. Just because I haven't bothered to change it. Also, water check. Oh man, my throat's getting real dry talking. There's this niche character in Arknights called Amiya that I don't think anyone appreciates. No, I've never heard of Amiya. Tell me, tell me, who is this Amiya character you are speaking of? What's Arknights? ASMR drinking water. I always mute my mic when I'm drinking. So, I mean, I don't even think you guys can hear this. No, if I drink water right now. I think most you hear is just me putting my water down on the table, but that's it. Damn, Nekopara, that's a throwback. I'm just Unk. I'm very Unk. The emojis are weird. You got the cat in the box. Oh, there it is. The really strange rubbing belly emote that exists. Too bad, pregnant man. Are you implying I'm rubbing my belly right now? As a shark, I'm just like, oh, I'm so full, I'm so big, oh. First letter I typed was P and pregnant man was the first. Is that really what it's called? Is that what the emote is called, actually? Hang on, I need to do this on my phone. Hang on a second. If I emote and then... Oh, I can't search it up on my phone. I can't get the pregnant man on my phone. No. Not even pregnant. If there's no pregnant woman emote and there is a pregnant man emote, that's wild. That is wild. YouTube doesn't live that emote too. No, it just doesn't have it straight up. Like it has the. I've seen this emote like all the time. In Kanada's stream of Hololive. Because I don't really know much about Kanade other than the Monday-chan stuff and the Kanade memes. Kanade spelt Kana and then day as in day of the week. Because Monday-chan memes. Okay, there's a variety of pregnant individuals as emotes. Okay. Is this what happens when like graphic designers run out of ideas? And they just start making emotes of whatever they can come up with? I can imagine that happening. They're like, what emote that doesn't exist yet can we make? I gotta pay the bills, so... Ah! Pregnant man! My favorite VTuber Eost? Eost? I've never heard that term before. And haven't uploaded in months. Who is that actually? First of all, what does Eost mean? Unk Sharky doesn't understand. I don't have pregnant men. This isn't fair. Graphic designers, get on that. Propose that to Google or whoever is, distributes those emotes. We need pregnant men emote. Not just pregnant man, singular. Pregnant men, plural. We need a whole group of them as one emote. It's gonna be like that meme with the 5 guys and the one girl in that one porno. That was like absolutely meme to death. Oh lord, better TV custom emotes. Saying Eost is kind of diabolical. I apologize. This Eost end of service. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, like a gacha end of service, but for a VTuber. Got it. Ah, Saba. Okay, I see. Yeah, haven't uploaded in months. I see. Yeah, all the Saba memes. Actually, most of my Saba news comes from Parrot 4chan. And so I get exposed to all kinds of memes like that from him. Pregnant Sharky emote. One of these days, I'm gonna go up to my friend who drew a lot of the Sharky emotes on the Discord server. Speaking of, good time to plug. And I remember this time. I remember today. Discord server. But yeah, I commissioned a few emotes from my IRL friend who happens to be an artist. And she did a really, really good job drawing those emotes. But I can imagine one day I'll just DM her. I'll be like, so, I have another emote request for you. You're gonna have to hear me out here. It's basically me but pregnant. I'm imagining how weird that conversation's gonna be. Speaking of end of service, what do y'all think about Dragalia Lost? Oh, I remember Dragalia Lost, that one Nintendo gacha game. Yeah. I'm pretty about it. I just don't know much about Dragalia Lost. I knew it existed, but never had any interest in it. It's been like 6 months since the last Saba stream. It's been a very long time since the last Saba stream. People have been like making bets and like we're like, when will Saba come back? When will that happen? Still in love with the mountain emote I requested. When I can afford making more emotes or commissioning more emotes, I want to do another one of those streams where chat just has inputs on what emotes we can add to the Discord. I think I'm in your Discord, just haven't done anything yet. Fair enough, but a lot of the news is there, and then people are nice with chatting. Sometimes I chat in there. Or sometimes I announce that I fixed all the Minecraft server problems. But yeah, anyways, there was the Discord plug for the stream. I'm still a member of her channel? Do you still get stuff for being a member of an inactive channel? Or inactive, quote-unquote, it's 6 months. Like, what are you paying for, Aki? What are you paying for? If you're still a member of Saba's channel. Feet? I barely use Discord as mainly for gacha game check-ins. Understandable. No, I do it for the love of the game. Okay, I see. I actually haven't joined yet. Haven't, yes. Well, join. People are nice there. And you get to see announcements of me messing stuff up behind the scenes. Because I'm so bad with tech. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, no, I wish I could afford being a member of some channels. The only, I guess, membership I'm a part of is the Arknights monthly card. I was away for a few minutes. What is with all the pregnant? We were curious on what other pregnant emotes there were, other than the pregnant man one. I think it only showed presents, but nothing else. Okay. I'm just lurking in the Discord till I get pulled into a conversation or something. You know, you do you, right? The Discord server is just there for people to have a nice chat and for me to announce anytime I've messed up something, video-wise or stream-wise. Stream-wise especially. I go to Arknights global channel and it's Silver Ash bottom half getting chained to the blue box. Yeah. It's fairly normal. Anyways. Speaking of Arknights. This is the Riskcoin one, isn't it? So start with some collectibles. It's the flower condition, but risk coins, drop coins coming. Yeah. Been a lot of yapping, not much playing. It's what I do, okay? I yap so much. But it's just part of me. I like to yap. I just realized I forgot to grab the ending for item. No! That's a fat rip right there. That's a very big rip. We feeling risky with Sharky. Yeah, really risky. Should I ruin it and just get Cocoon? It'll be fine. What's the objective? 4th floor, same as before. Oh, we'll make this quick. Because... oh, I mean, I could just go Coin Squad again and that'll be it. Easy. We feeling risky with Sharky follows up with the pregnant man emote and shark emote. I don't like what you're implying there. You know, sharks are not dolphins, okay? Sharks maybe understand consent. But dolphins don't. Actually, that's a fact about dolphins that, like, you hear more and more about over the years. Because dolphins... well, at least what people think of dolphins as. They always think of dolphins as these, like, super cuddly fish of the sea, right? Super huggable. But it's over the years, it's been discovered and, like, the information's being spread more and more that dolphins are kind of assholes. Sharky, it's the kind of teacher that never teaches in on class, only talks about his divorces, so it's okay. Oh. Same thing happened to me, forgot to hit up the tavern for ending 5. That'll happen. But actually, I had a chemistry teacher in high school. He was the G, by the way. He's awesome. But he would always go off on tangents of just telling stories. And at the time, he was talking about... there was one time he was talking about Game of Thrones, the book. The book series. He never watched the actual TV series. He read the books. And he was talking about some of, like, the author's notes and the author being like, oh, this book was a bitch to write. His words, not mine. And as he was saying this book was a bitch to write, the principal walked in the room. Looks at my chemistry teacher. He was like, Are you sure you're supposed to be saying that kind of stuff? Insert teacher name here. And he just looks at him for a second, looks back at the class. So anyways, this book was a bitch to me. He doubled down in front of the principal. It was glorious. I was so happy to be there when it happened. And the principal just goes, Mr. Teacher Name. And it just leaves. I had a teacher that would randomly talk about how his wife cheated and it ruined his entire family during lunch break out of nowhere. Dang. That's trauma dumping right there, I think. Yikes. I mean, to be fair, it would be pretty traumatic. It would be a pretty traumatic experience if A, it came out of nowhere, and B, it'd be something as devastating as, discovering that your supposed, forever partner cheats. Right? That's quite the betrayal, right? I'm not usually the fan of, I can't believe I even have to say this, I'm not a fan of cheating. I hate cheating. I've never been in a relationship before, and I can tell you, hell no to cheating. And, there are people out there, I've met people out there that are like, oh yeah, I cheat with my partner all the time. I'm like, bruh, then why are you in a relationship? What the fuck? And their response is usually, not always, but usually, oh, I'm just testing things out. I'm like, what the fuck? Am I the only one? Am I the weird one for thinking that cheating is bad? I had a teacher that made apple pies. Best teacher of... Oh, that sounds amazing. I would love to have a teacher like that. That sounds absolutely amazing. Actually, I have a university professor right now, who every once in a while brings in homemade cookies. And passes them out to the whole class. It's great. He's the G. By far my favorite professor. They got back together senior year, so I don't know his strat really. Maybe it was for the kids. Maybe it was for the kids. Honestly, without knowing much about someone's personal lives, it could very well be something like that, right? And especially in an established long-term relationship, right? You're married, you have kids. You don't want the kids to, live a separated life. So that could very well be a reason. Only bold takes spoken as of the last 10 seconds. Is it really so controversial for me to say something like cheating is bad? I should also play the game at the same time. But is it really that bad?
Everyone. It's time to attack. Is this how I'm supposed to get...
People are weird. You can test things out when you're single. Exactly! Exactly, it's not that hard. Friends with benefits exist. Just do that. Instead of emotionally scarring a partner. Also, I've never seen this unrelated. I've never seen skill 1 Radian summon yet with the skin. It wasn't the colors I was expecting. Bro is taste testing. Bloody hell. Some people are extreme flippant when it comes to cheating. They really are. They really are. I don't know how to react to it anymore. I'm just like, is it really that hard to be a decent person in the Big 26? I swear it's not that hard. A fish, yes, fish. To be honest, I prefer if they cheated than saying they want to be in a poly relationship than saying they don't want me around other partners and break up with me. Yeah, even just saying that, hey, maybe are you interested in being in a polygamy relationship? That's far more respectable than just being like, oh, hi, I cheated with you, get out of my life now. Like what? Oh my god. at least break up with them before you cheat, because then it won't be cheating anymore. Just break up with them before you emotionally scar them. Hit up Costco, not a relationship. You want the loyalty of a Costco membership in a relationship. I bet you there have definitely been relationships out there where it's like, we're both not economically well. Do you want to share a Costco membership?
Doctor, sorry. This isn't the way out.
I bet you that's
But
happened
a
before.
trap I set for you.
At least in Canada, people are nice mostly. I've met some real assholes. I've met some real assholes in the country.
But we have to be diligent with the cleanup.
And assholes are everywhere, no matter what part of the world you're in. If my partner wants a poly relationship, personally, I would just think of it negatively and think I'm debuffed somehow. What do you mean? It's a perfectly good opportunity to ruin someone's life? Yeah, again, like, stuff like that. I just really... committing to a relationship... commit to it. And if you feel the need to cheat, maybe that relationship's not for you. Right, you can't have best of both worlds. You really can't. Yeah, poly relationships are quite controversial. They have been for the longest time. Without a doubt. It can work out if done well, though it's hard, yeah. It really is. That is one of the, I believe, the talking points of something like a poly relationship. Making it work. Just, full stop, making it work.
Everyone, it's time to attack.
What do I do here? Should be simple.
How I'm supposed to give orders?
The hurtful thing was they believed I'd verbally attacked their new partner. Yeah, that too, and then they claimed to, be the...
Intimidate the enemy?
Then they have the goal, they'll cheat on you, and then they'll have the goal to tell you that you're at fault. And I'm like, no.
Doctor, our agenda
Definitely not.
while the rest of you move.
Cleaning work is my specialty.
Well, yeah, anyways, that was a rant. That was a rant. And, you could avoid all of this by just being a decent person. Because apparently being a decent person is hard for some people. I don't get it. I genuinely don't. Then they get jealous when there's the one cheating, yeah. Yeah. But, is it really that hard just to be a decent person? I've had my terrible moments, but, I recognize I try to get better and make up for it. But, I at least understand that, hey, maybe this thing isn't it and I should do better. But yeah, people can be assholes, especially the ones that that you want or have a relationship with. Decent people are rare nowadays. See, that's a really sad statement. Genuinely, that is a really sad statement. The fact that we need to state something like that. Oh, I missed that. And yeah. What do you do?
I've inked sadly. There's no controlling the battlefield.
I'm not sure 100% myself. I don't think I should be open arms when it comes to somebody else. People who are actually not assholes are rare. That saddens me, actually. That really does sadden me. Stupid inflation means people do more work, less fun, and socializing, so we hate others. That's also, there's always a system sort of related issue. Also, law and ritual, my beloved. We'll take it. We'll be tossing a lot of these, regardless. Blame all this on the government, JK. It's always a case-by-case basis, though. In any given situation. Though it is very, very easily to generalize. We can toss a risk coin here. For me, it's hard to be a good partner because I always end up abusive / manipulative. I want to change myself, but I can't. There'll be a way. There'll be a way, Hammerhead. You'll eventually figure it out. But the thing is, right? The fact that you're admitting it and saying that this needs to change, that's already better than most people. Right? Acknowledging that, hey, this is something I don't want in me. And I want to change that. You might not know how, but you've recognized that you want to. That's already such a huge step. So honestly, I wouldn't put yourself down too much. Maybe a bit, just enough so that you still want to change yourself. But you know, that risk coin that makes you automatically is peak. It really is. I can't even get a relationship. I'm too young. Guys, I'm 25. I've never been in a relationship before. And you know what? Here's the thing. People tell me that, hey, maybe you're a late bloomer, or maybe you're just waiting for the right person, but it's not too late. For such a long time, I was so hell-bent on trying to get her in the relationship, get married, you know, that sort of stuff. I still want to, right? But I also understand that I have a lot of shit going on in my life that I want to fix. So maybe I should fix that first. But like I feel like Unk mode whenever I mention my age. Even though 25 isn't that young. Or sorry, isn't that old. But when you're at that age, especially younger, you're like, oh my god, I gotta do everything. Otherwise, you know, all the kids are gonna call me Unk. All the kids are calling me Unk. And I take it in my stride. Uncle Sharky is here. Man, that's such a good run, but I forgot ending for item. Yeah, that'll happen. The risk coin that makes your skills auto should be flower coin instead. It really should. The, I know what coin. That's also my favorite coin in IS6. I love that coin so much. I always take it. Only took 3 partners and some of their friends telling me I'm abusive. But here's the thing. Those partners and friends actually bothered to tell you. And at least for me, that tells me that they care, at least to a degree. To go out of they could have very well just like left your ass and let you just make all the mistakes imaginable. But the fact that they've told you that, hey, this is a problem that it should change, that's already fantastic. Right? I've had situations in the past where I wasn't as lucky to have people tell me that I was shit and needed to change or should change for the better. And when you're left alone like that, you go on this self-destructive path that by the time you realize that, hey, maybe something should change, it's already too late. Fucked. So again, I wouldn't take it too hard. I most certainly gave myself a hard time for a lot of things. I mean, I still do to an extent today. But by no means an easy thing to do. But it's possible. And that's all you need to really hear. For me personally, it's hard to find a partner with shared interests, but that's a debuff of San Fran. Is there something about San Francisco that no one knows about in regards to partners? Is it just a thing? Oh, I know I'm hella manipulative. Just complimenting someone's usually enough to get your way. Oh, that's another sad part. People are starved for compliments these days. People, you need to joy bait more instead of rage bait. I'm all down for seeing joy baiting. Got into a relationship at 15. It made me worse overall. I wish I dated older. That's what I've heard from a lot of people that have gotten into relationships in their teens, late teens, like high school kind of age. And a lot of those people did have the same sentiment of like, oh, wish I waited to date. But there are advantages to, advantages to everything, but the advantage is the fact that you've made the mistake. Right? And it does sound backwards, right? I'm thinking like this is how I think when it comes to design as well. This is just how my brain works is right, these shitty things happen, but what opportunities can we come up with, right? That takes advantage of whatever happened, regardless if it was good or bad. Oh man, I'm catching up with chat and I just see a comment that says the Facebook era was so ass. It really was. It really was. I'm glad I barely touched Facebook. Or most social media platforms, in all honesty. Quick water check as well. Oh, do y'all remember MySpace? I don't want to be manipulative because I know I'll be hurting my partner. And again, I think that's a fine thing. Right? I don't see anything. Again, you're acknowledging that you don't want to be this asshole that you've been in the past. I used to be quite the fucking asshole in the past. And look at me now, giggling and playing Arknights like a loser. No, but in all seriousness. Right, again, the fact that you understand that, and you've, been told by people that bother to even tell you that, hey, stuff needs to change. But yeah, a lot of first relationships are around like high school age, because that's when people start thinking about like, oh, maybe I should consider dating. Maybe I would love a partner, right? Stuff like that. That usually, on average, you're thinking about that in high school. So it's understandable that an age like 15 would be pretty normal for a first relationship. Pretty understandable. Or maybe it just depends on where you live, right? Where I live, that's a pretty normal thing. Now I think about it, I had 8 relationships in high school. That was horrible looking back at it. I don't know why relationship status was such an indicator. Facebook, you were better than others, but toxic as hell. I wasn't alive during the time of MySpace, but I still remember being told about stories regarding the top 10 thing. It was like a top 10 thing on MySpace, where you had to rank your friends on that top 10 list, and it was such a big deal. Where it was like, oh, Kevin is 2 ranks higher than Josh. Oh, what is Josh gonna think about this? Right, but social media in general is quite toxic, right? And I mean, you see the hellscape today with TikTok and how awful it is. On top of that, that's not even thinking about what AI brings to the table. Or at least bad AI generative slop, that sort of stuff. Man, like, that's already absolutely horrid. But yeah. I'm just realizing how bad I am with girls. If I'm 15 already, I don't have any relationships. You know what? I'll catch up with chat in a minute, but I think I'll tell you guys a story from when I tried to get into a relationship in high school. Now, again, I've never been in a relationship, so this is a story to laugh at, or laugh with, not at. Please don't laugh at me. But to laugh with, alright? Because there was a time. There was a time when, story starts as, I liked someone, I wanted to ask them out. This was when I was in 10th grade, so I'd be around... How old would I be if I was in grade 10? Like, 16-ish? Around that, early high school age. And, I wanted to ask this girl out, but I didn't know how because I was an antisocial prick. I think for a while, a few years back, I was like the emo kid in the class. I don't want to remember those days. But I wanted to ask this person out, and it just so happens that 1 week before Valentine's Day, the school announcements had mentioned that there was this fundraiser where you could buy a Valentine's Day card for your crush, right? And obviously the money would go to, charity, good causes, all that stuff. So I was like, cool, I can do both of these things. And like the idea is they would deliver the Valentine's Day card letter to your crush, right? That was the whole point. And how do I even begin with this? Because I'm even starting to like get PTSD from when it happened. Because I was so nervous. I got a couple of my friends to like, because you would like fill out the information in a booth, in a private booth, and I had a couple of my friends like coming in, gassing me up, helping me. Right, and there would be questions like, oh, who is this from? Who is this to? What class do you want it to bring them in? And, what message do you want? And, like, what do you want to be included with the card? So it wasn't just the card. You had options of add-ons. And a lot of those add-ons was, like, chocolates, like a mini stuffed teddy bear. And, like, what if, like, a rose, I think? I remember checking every option. I got everything. Got the flowers, got the stuffed teddy bear, got the chocolate, got the card. Gotta go, teacher. Have fun and good night, class. We'll see you later, Emu. Thanks for dropping by and keeping up your amazing attendance record. And so a week goes by, because that was a week before Valentine's Day. And on Valentine's Day, announcements go up, and they're like, alright, so to anyone that has ordered a Valentine's Day card from the exact one I bought them from, the next words were, please come and pick up your card from the main foyer to deliver it yourself. And my heart sunk. I was like, well, fuck. What am I gonna do now? So, again, with a couple friends, I went to go pick it up during lunch period. Personal delivery is diabolical. It is. It was so diabolical. Did anyone do it? So, from what I've seen, no one's card got delivered. So it was all, I remember this, all of our cards and like our packages, whatever we ordered, was from, they were all in this like one big box. Nicely laid out, but in one big box. And so you had to like you had to first of all go up to the guys, they were like, alright, I'm this person, and they give it to you. And I just stood there with the rose, the bear, the card, the chocolate in hand, not knowing what to do. Because I was so tempted to be like, alright, guess these are my chocolates now. Right? And I was so tempted just to take the L. I really did. I was ready to just give in. I would have taken the L and give it to a male teacher as a joke. That's actually a pretty good idea, honestly. That's not a bad idea. I would... If I had to go back, I could reasonably do that. That's actually a pretty good idea. I have no social awareness, which lets me do stupid things in public without ever regretting it. Hey, that's a skill. That is a skill. Dear God, just how many risk coins do you have? Only 5? 4? 4 so far? But we're about to get more here. Sharky feeling risky today, yep. If your friends encourage you to do it, that would be hilarious. Well, the story goes on. There's more to this. Because one of my friends at the time, we had a class together before the end of the day, so the plan was I'd hold off, gather my thoughts, right? to kind of decide whether or not I wanted to still, you know, commit to giving my crush the Valentine's Day card. And this friend, he's like this like super big, super buff sports guy, right? And I asked him to do me a favor in that last class before the end of the day. Because the plan was, after school ends, I was going to go straight to her locker, do the thing, right? Ask her out, give her the stuff. And what I told him, because I was still at the time so tempted to just wuss out of it, to just, you know, give up, take the L, call it a day. But what I told him, I told him, could you do me a favor? And he's like, yeah, sure, I'll do you a favor. Why not? What is it? Alright, I'm gonna take this card, give this to my crush after this period, end of the day. And if I show any sign of backing out whatsoever, drag me there. That was what I asked him. And so obviously he dragged me there upon my request. And what proceeded to happen, this is always one of my favorite parts of the story, because it was the most awkward thing I think I've ever experienced. Because I just went up to her, like, just straight up, she was with a friend at the time. Bro made himself his own risk coin. That really is what happened. I'm doing the gamer lean right now. I'm so locked into the story. Please, God, tell me she at least knew your name. No, she did know my name. She did know my name. We didn't know each other that well, but we did know who each other were. Luckily. Right. And I'll jump back to the whole problems thing in a second, but I just want to finish off the story. Because came up to her, she was with a friend. She saw me holding the, you know, again, the card, the chocolate, the bear, the rose. And I'm gonna try to recreate what I said. Because it's so traumatic to me, but so funny. Because I walked up to her. And I was super nervous. Again, my friend had just dragged me from one class to that locker. So I was super nervous, super like, hands were shaking, palms sweaty, mom spaghetti. And I just said, hey, happy Valentine's Day. This is for you. I like you. And then, you know, she received it. And I was absolutely shitting myself still. Dead silence for like a few seconds. And all I could think about was, I need to take myself out of the situation. So then I just said, okay, I'm just gonna go now. And then I left. Luckily, my friend who dragged me there, he covered for me a little bit, so he covered my exit. And yeah, I think this was on a Friday or something as well, or whatever day of the week. But the next school day, came back, talked to that friend, because stupid me, very stupid me, didn't even think to wait for a response. So I never even got a response on the day because I was too nervous to like react properly and to think properly. Sharky, I can already feel your embarrassment of thinking about this. In front of a friend, you have balls of steel. Yeah, I think at that point I was just committed. It was either I did it or I didn't. Did she laugh? Ah, so I'll get to that. Because there was no laughing. It was like, you know, she seemed to really like the gesture and all that, right? This is making me cringe. I can't listen to this. Please, no more. Your pain at this is visible. I mean, secondhand embarrassment is what you should be feeling. Right? I tell the story all the time. I love telling this story. This is one of my favorite stories to tell because it's just so funny to me. Obviously, at the time, I was shitting myself, but, you know, looking back in hindsight, I think it's pretty funny. Even Haruka can't heal this embarrassment. Did you ever talk to her ever again? No. No, I didn't. Felt like dead silent during the moment, I feel like. But I did get a response, so the next school day after the day I gave her the card, I got the gist from the friend that was there that dragged me there. And what he told me first of all, she was blushing, she really liked it. Obviously, it was rejected. It was a very nice rejection. Right? Because otherwise it wouldn't be a story, would there? But yeah, rejection, she really liked the stuff, she was really, really honored. Just wasn't interested in the relationship. Right, which is fine. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. And the fact that she really... She loved the message within the Valentine's Day card. And I purposely withheld what I wrote in there until now. Because this is always the punchline to the story whenever I tell it. Because she found it really funny. She loved it. Because it was something only I could do. And so, like, imagine this, like, it's like a medium-ish to small kind of Valentine's Day card, size-wise. Insert mission failed Arknights OST. Mission failed, we'll get them next time. I'm enjoying this very much. I don't feel secondhand embarrassment when you learn from the experience, exactly. I don't feel embarrassment, but I can sympathize oddly well. Sharky, don't want to crush your dreams, but she likely just loved the chocolate, not you. Ah, but you see, I knew she liked the message. Again, because, I mean, it could be my friend lying to me, but that friend is not one who lies to me. So I do believe what he said. And he said she really loved the message in the card, and she was laughing too. And, right, medium-ish to small sized, around that size of a Valentine's Day card. You know, standard stuff, to her, from me. And in the middle was the message. And the message was this. Yeah. Capital Y, E-A-H period. That was the entire message of that Valentine's Day card. Just, yeah. That's all it said. Hello, guys. Hello! Welcome to the stream. I was in the middle of telling a story. But you're free to get secondhand embarrassment from the story. Everyone's lovely here. Welcome, welcome. She just likely needed the free paper. Or knew she could get chocolate for you. I should have wrote happy birthday. That would have been great. That's totally something I would do. Write happy birthday in a Valentine's Day card. I'm keeping that in mind for the next opportunity I get to do that. I will just write happy birthday in a Valentine's Day card. But that's the story. Right? Obviously, super embarrassing, super, like, awkward, but it was a thing that has happened. And yeah, there you go. There's the Valentine's Day card story. One of my favorite stories to tell. It's like, you know, you're telling stories by the campfire. Come, children, gather around the fireplace. Like some sort of teacher that's ready to read a storybook. But yeah, there you go. That was a story. That was a thing that has happened. Now, it is now on the internet for everyone to hear. And anyone watching the VOD. Yes, I like to comment and say hi to random Arknights YouTubers, both Ian and JP. Well, hello indeed. I like to say hello back. So how do you like them apples, But yeah, I get it. I get it. I hope you at least stay for a little nice chat. I do nothing but yap and not play the game. That's what I do. Exhibit A, the story I just told.
Is there really a use for me on the front?
I have a TLDR story on how I was praying to get hit by a car so I can pay off college, and actually did and pay off college and got a 3090. Nice! I assume that was some sort of insurance claim. I can't imagine how else that would happen. Also, I want to toss some more risk coins. Great. Wait, how did I get this one? Huh. Okay, well, I'll take the +4 coupons. There was one, it was this one. I want to get rid of this. So I can get some collectibles. Oh, we got Risk Curio, Dream of Curio, my beloved. That is definitely a risky move, for sure, for sure. Not the coin flipping, but the thing. I've been in so many Arknight streamers. I've been in so many streamers' chats. If they play Arknights, someone knew I'd do that when I joined. But yeah, that is technically an insurance scam. But you know, some people might be desperate. They paid me out of pocket because the dad was famous and wanted to keep it low-key. That means you struck it lucky. Holy. Getting hit by a car wasn't bad. Walked out with a broken leg. That wasn't too bad. Just a broken leg. Couple shattered ribs. And a 30k plus free college. They ran the red light, so okay. So it was actually someone being dumb then. So you didn't go out of your way to like, you know, throw yourself in front of a vehicle. So it was an organic thing. You were just hoping it did happen. And it did. Okay, so not quite insurance scammer. We retract our statement. Oh, I've been hit by a car before. Thankfully, my body is unusually flexible. Yeah, man, that's rough. Yeah, any amount of injury is pretty awful. This is the best stream yet. Everyone is trauma dumping. But hey, there's trauma dumping, but then afterwards there's got to be something that happens. Right? And, you know, I understand, you know, some people might not like trauma dumping or get annoyed by hearing it. But even if it does happen, right, you gotta at least milk something positive out of it. Are you talking about the issue? You know, do something about it. Otherwise, that's just you being lazy. You know, talking about it with enough people, right? To where someone might have something useful to say to you. But yes, everyone has been trauma dumping today. It's the trauma dump stream. Featuring risk coins. And sometimes Arknights gameplay. Like, I try to keep trauma dumping on the down low. Mostly because a lot of my trauma dumping is genuinely pretty fucking depressing. So I try to not talk about it. They're urged not to say great therapy session. See you next week. I only trauma dumped because it was a risk coin run. Oh, that's great. But you have a social media platform. I don't, so yeah. Did I come in at a wrong time? No, you came in at a great time, Miki. Where everyone's trauma dumping, I told my super embarrassing high school Valentine's Day card story. It was great. But no, you came in at a perfect time, Miki. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Sharky, I feel most Canadians are just good at hiding the real things they've suffered. I wouldn't be so sure about that. Because I've met quite a few people that are not like that. I just happen to be one that does. But yes, hello ocean friends from Miki. We are all ocean friends together. See, if it's a risk coin run, we trauma dump. If it's a flower coin run, we talk about all the positive things in our life. That's how it works. Oh man, I've been talking for so much. I think this might be the last run just because my throat's starting to give in. Speaking of Canada, I got scammed with bootleg maple syrup I dropped $200 for. Yeah, real maple syrup is pretty uncommon. Most of the maple syrup you see in stores are usually like processed or synthesized. Hardly real maple syrup. But legally labeled as maple syrup, I guess, but... yeah, real maple syrup is very expensive and very hard to make. Flower coin run would be everyone talking about positive things. Exactly! Exactly! You guys get it. Balance coins? Mix of both, I guess, yeah. Well, if it's an all balance coins run, people just talk about the average things in their day. Nothing good, nothing bad, just average. If it wasn't made in Canada, it's bootleg. Yeah. I would say so. I know someone that makes maple syrup. Actual fresh maple syrup is slightly bitter, yes. Most people have not tried real maple syrup. Because where everyone's so used to like the sweet corn syrup based kind of maple syrup, which is not real maple syrup. But some weird legalities with, scams and whatnot. Oh, there we go. We got our collectibles. Perfect. That's a lot of coins. Holy. Anything else you want to retoss for? Not really. They put so much sweeteners and sugar in it. They do. They very much do. Okay, we'll go Scout Node. We'll actually play Arknights. Radiant E2. We'll do a map. Without Radiant should be fine. I've been potato maxing as well. I love potatoes. Potatoes is such a good ingredient in general. People underestimate the power of a single potato. Such a versatile and delicious ingredient.
I'll do my best.
I don't want to do this without Radiant. Let's do this.
Intimidate the enemy? I'm capable of that, right?
Yeah, good luck dealing with all risk coins on your coffee, lol. Because I ordered a 5-pound bag of potatoes, but they sent me a 50-pound bag. Oh, did you just get what you didn't think you ordered? Or you got what you didn't get what you think you ordered. There we go. I especially hate the ones that make your ops freeze. I actually like that coin, that risk coin. The one that gives you defense but freezes operators on deployment. I use that for second ending quite a bit. So I actually find that one quite useful, personally speaking. What's something else Canadian made, Sharky, that you can yap about? Ooh, what else is Canadian made? The French Canadians. No, not gonna do that. Though I do want to go to a carnival at some point. I've never been to a carnival just because I live on the west side of the country, as opposed to the east, so I can't really... Unless I take like a domestic plane flight to Quebec, right? Ah, Tim Hortons, that's Canadian. I can talk about Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons is quite, I'll be honest, quite mid. Tim Hortons is and this is coming from someone that does regularly have Tim Hortons, especially on campus in the morning. For those that don't know, Tim Hortons is it's essentially a coffee brand, or like your Starbucks, but much more affordable. It's a coffee chain. That's essentially what Tim Hortons is. Very much a Canadian hallmark. Named after Tim Horton, the hockey player. Well, named after and created by Tim Horton, the hockey player. But Tim Hortons is, yeah, Canadian coffee brand, or coffee chain. Oh, you know what? Beaver Tails. I love Beaver Tails. Holy shit. Again, I live on the west side of the country, so we don't get a lot of Beaver Tails. I love Beaver Tails. They're so good. So Temu Starbucks. Yeah, it hasn't had a good reputation in the last few years. People have been saying it's gone kind of, quality control's gone downhill, but the one at my university is not that bad. So I just get my coffee and donut and just, you know. And yeah, they're known for like these things called Timbits as well. It's essentially this like little box full of mini donuts. There's like these mini spheres, and they're all like a variation of flavor. And actually, fun fact: Timbits are the creation of not wanting to waste their donut pastry when they're making their regular sized donuts. So someone came up with the idea that, hey, we can take these scraps and make them into mini donuts. God damn, Sharky knows about Beaver Tails. I didn't expect that. I love Beaver Tails. They're so good. And it does help that we do get taught a little. We have, you know, in elementary where I live, I'm not sure if they do it anymore even, but we had like mandatory French lessons. I don't remember much French anymore, but in that French class, they also like talk about what the French Canadians do, what the Quebec people do, and like the touristy stuff, the food, the carnival, the jazz music festival that happens. But again, you don't really get a lot of that sort of stuff on the west side of the country. I had to Google beaver tails. I thought you were clinically insane eating beaver. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I should clarify. Beaver tails are not actual beaver tails. Beavers are a national animal, so we don't harm the beavers or the geese, unfortunately. But beaver tail is like essentially like a flatbread in a way. It's a flat fried dough. If you look it up, they're delicious. They're so good. You know something else that's super Canadian? Stampede. Yes, the Stampede. Only in Alberta will you get that. Essentially a undertale. Sharks do eat them though. But yeah, no, beaver tails are not actual beaver tails. They're a lovely piece of lovely bread. Again, you can look it up. My description is terrible. And I feel real French Canadians will burn me at the stake for that bad description. But I can vouch for their deliciousness. But yeah, no, so there's a thing on the west side of the country called the Stampede, which is only in the city of Calgary. And it's essentially the cowboy festival, right? Because Alberta, I like to describe Alberta as the Texas of Canada. Because it more or less is the Texas of Canada. But it's a big cowboy festival. You know, you have like your food vendors, you have your events, right? Like any other sort of fair type deal. But that's a popular thing people go to every year. I don't really go to chain restaurants. I just use the leaked recipes from employees that quit to make it at home. See, that's the smart way of doing it. Right? Get the secrets from previous employees. Oh, I did not want that. Beaver tails are like a beaver tail shaped flat donut with maple syrup and stuff. Thank you. That is the better description. Yeah, ignore my terrible description earlier. It's been a while since I've had a beaver tail, but I love them every time I do. Calgary Stampede is good for the rodeos and the mini donuts. There was one year, I remember there was one year, where because it's like fair type food, so you get your weird shit in there. And I remember one year, there was like these super long French fries. Chocolate covered. My friend tried it. I didn't want to try it, but I tried it anyways. You know, with those things, you really need a good drink with it. I've been making Coke at home for about a year now. A drink or drug. No access to Coke, unfortunately, so I can't hit the peak. Oh. Last fair I went to, were deep frying corn ice cream. Deep fried corn ice cream. So I imagine corn covered in ice cream, covered in a batter so that when they fry it, it actually has a shell on the outside. The ice cream doesn't just like melt. But that's like classic weird combination fair food. But yeah, other Canadian things, ice hockey. Ice hockey, that's our national sport. Holy fuck, what in the risk coin run? This is deep exploration, so it's all risk coins anyways. So, no, it's not like we were going for this. This is the deep exploration thing. More coins. Lots more coins, holy. We have one empty coin for some reason. How did that happen? Huh. Is Toblerone chocolate Canadian? I believe so. Though Toblerone's a bit overrated now. Ever since they reduced the amount of chocolate that each Toblerone had. So it's honestly pretty mid now. Alright, well, let's just get the four. Oh. I never have. I always get this event when I don't have either of these. I really want to see and know what happens when you do have these items. I really do. Maybe on a different run. Yes, hi Dusk. We have nothing for you. Wish I had Exualter. She trivializes most turmoil nodes. Exualter is very good in IS6. Very, very good. Cadbury, or is that American? I believe is Cadbury? I think Cadbury is American. Sometimes we just don't know anymore. Because, right, because we're neighbors with the US, we have a ton of American shit here. Debuff of being a new player, don't have any ops, yeah. Let's get our risk coin back. Or, I guess not. Oh, it has the modifier, so we're fine. Exualter will be available soon at last. Certified Unk account with Wong and Year 2 ops. Yep. I have plus 150 attack speed before floor 3's boss. Surely I'm fine. You're definitely fine. 150 attack speed, that's amazing. I'd be surprised if you failed. I'll take that. Bring that, buy that. Buy that, sure. Buy... maybe I'll refresh. And then get myself to 1 life. Buy that, and buy that. There we go. Chat hasn't been that chaotic so far, you know? This is good. This is what we want. During the Destroyer world, yes. I low-key caved and bought 3 leveling packs. Got them at a discount at least. Well, hope you make good use of it. That's all we can really hope for. Allow me to do something dumb in chat, please. I mean, I'm not stopping anyone from doing something dumb in chat. Unless it's something terrible, like doxing someone. I'm low-key considering buying the module blocks pack. I am dry. See, oh, module packs. You run out very quickly. Those module blocks. You really do. Can I dox myself? I mean, at your discretion. I would not recommend it, but at your discretion. A lot of combat nodes. Can take on a bunch of these, sure. Along with E2 Golden Glow, we're all good. I was able to snipe you and Shu off Wong Banner, so I used it on them and some 4 stars. Well, that's some pretty good use then. Also, where did the sandstorm come from? Oh, probably one of my risk coins. Right. Risk coinies. That would do it.
What arrow should I use? What aim?
Okay, we're still fine regardless.
Relax. Their comms will be paralyzed as long as I'm here.
Why is there sand? It's probably a risk coin. Okay, and then Golden Glow. Finish it off. Ah, I need to use that sandstorm coin. I heard Ray will be in the shop soon. Really? Yeah, she's very good. I mean, pick her up, but pick her up if you really want her. All we could know, you'd send us to some random kidnapper's house. That's true. Got some coordinates in chat. Due to the way sandstorms work, they likely add a copy to each map, yeah. So, like, okay. The coin that we're thinking about specifically is this one, Darkness. So it's reduced attack, but increase in attack speed. And they don't get damaged either. Do you ever Google your name for the love of the game just to see how far data brokers go? Me personally, no. That's a no from me, champ. I should do that. Yeah, I personally would not do that, but you know, you do you, I guess. I won't judge. I do that to get my information wiped. I promise it's not a trap. Okay, more recruitment. Ah, my favorite Tormorial map, the one with a lot of the spike chests. Actually, this is difficulty 0. We can maybe give it a shot. I don't even think I have enough. Well, I have Rydian. Yeah, fuck it, I'll give it a try.
Arrow knocked.
Okay. Who made that map? Someone at Hypergriff. Okay. So I definitely want Rydian down.
Their comms will be paralyzed
And you gotta die.
I've jammed their signals while the rest of you move.
I can probably keep Rockboy alive as long as I can, but
Found our prey.
Arketo's probably gonna die.
What arrow draw? Aim. Loose.
Oh, I had her on skill 2, not skill
What
3.
arrow should I use?
No, she's on skill 3. Wait. What happened? Oh, come on, Rydian. Okay.
Your order.
Yeah, what happened there?
3 choices, and the enemy 3
Okay, well, let's try to get these chests. Oh, maybe it's the sandstorm? What's going on there? Oh, you were redeployed in the opposite direction. Oh, because you probably got clapped. That's what happened. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Something something risk coin. It's the redeployment risk coin, it's that one. Where they can survive dying, but yes. Damage don't matter if they're dead, exactly. Died to the first floor 4 fight, even with a textbook coin and 120 ingots. Yeah, that's a rip to the run there. When will Weesadel rerun? I want to relive the times. Whatever limited banner will have her. I'm not exactly sure which one it is, but it's something. She'll come back eventually. Come enough limited banners.
While the rest of you move.
Okay. There we go. Yeah, difficulty 0. This map is super easy. I mean, with E2 operators, it's also very easy. There we go.
I managed to help a little, didn't I?
I also want Texas Out and Yato. Oh, Yato will come back eventually. Texas Out, you're probably just gonna have to wait at the shop. Or at the limited banner shop. Yeah, so, again, seeing spoilers, but... the Monster Hunter collab, where Yato Alter originated from, is coming back. So, similar to when Rainbow Six Siege had a rerun, the original banner also has a rerun. So I'm pretty sure the Yato banner is coming back. Along with the new one. So nothing to worry about there. Okay, that was a waste of a candle. Plan node. Inner Rage. That's fine. I watched Super, so there's no spoilers for me. I have future sight. Get Starkey to search that. Someone can search that and confirm that. It'll be alright. Okay. So that's fine. Okay. Pop.
Gather at my fingertips.
Doesn't matter if the stun happens. You got him.
I'll do my best.
No, it meant you needed to search it. Right. Right. Yeah, Angie-ult looks cool. I mean, I'm happy that Angelina got an ult. Angelina's got a very special place in my heart on my Arknights account. We've gotten him to search Arknights inflation. Surely we can get him to search that up too. Yes. Or I could do you one better. I can go to the Arknights Terra wiki
Give me a high five.
and just look it up from there. Okay, Monster Hunter or events. Here we go. Where is it? Where is it? Event upcoming. Here it is. Headhunting. So the new one will come. Does it say it's coming? I hate scrolling through wikis. Gilberto Alter after only a few months since release. Shake my head. Yo guys, what are your favorite Arknights operators to goon to? Nightmare. No questions asked. Yeah, so is the banner coming back on the next collab? Headhunting banner crossover. Operator crossover, here we go. I was just looking for the banner name. So, Yato Alt's banner was called a Flurry to the Flame. Doesn't say that banner is up on this, on the wiki at least. So, who knows? Alright, anyways. Monster is wife, monster is life. Words to live by. Yato rerun his 3 banners after Cowsid Altar. Alright, well that's information for you all. Ever since I've discovered Green Kitty, I've been addicted to Arknights. Hey, that's a perfectly fine... I've never had this map before. Omnipresent Gospel. Well, yeah, Monster is Monster. She is absolutely lovely. Okay, I see what this map is about.
May the Lord bless us. What arrows?
Okay, I need riding up as soon as possible so we can get rid of that.
This isn't the way out.
Tergodia is also rerunning. The lineup is diabolical for new players. Yeah, that'll happen. That'll happen. See you later, I gotta go to the fair tomorrow. Dusk is best, by the way. I'll see you later, Ninji. Thanks for dropping by. I always appreciate it when people talk about stuff in chat, and then I get to horribly ramble on and not play Arknights. But no, glad you're able to stop by. Everyone is very nice over here, so I hope to see you back at some point. We'll do that. Okay, so this is a interesting little map. You just gotta kind of get yourself a foothold on the map, and then you're all set.
Do my best.
So I can put a summon here and it'll block the sandstorm. There we go. We need Actor Diary run soon. Yep. I got addicted to Arknights by finding out about Lapland and ended up getting her Ultra on her first free pull. Congrats on the Silver Ash banner. Then I found Monster and ditched Lapland. Did you see Kuki's new site? If you mean by Kukikaze, I haven't. I haven't. What's this site about? I'm very, like, I don't know a lot about the Arknights community. I should warn you. I don't know that much on what happens. I'm just in my own little corner.
I managed to help a little, didn't I?
An Arcpedia. Oh, that's cool to know. I'm so addicted to Monster, I spent a while making a 3D skin for a Minecraft. I mean, that is dedication. So, you know, props to you. You streamlined other site information onto that one. Oh, okay, okay. So we've got another wiki. Except some might think it's better? That's the vibe I'm getting? Okay, that's all fine. Okay, well... We're still on floor 2, I just realized. Okay. What if I tossed again? Okay, that's a lot of ingots. Let's do it again. Okay, and let's do it again. Okay, we have a lot of ingots. I'll save the rest of my coupons for the shop, because we have 221. Wiki better. Money? Yes, money!
Everyone?
And yeah, more stuff to read. That is
It's
true.
time to attack. Is this how I'm supposed to give orders?
Okay, well...
Now's the time to help everyone out.
Okay, I did this a little badly. Alright, you know what? It's fine.
Can I...
We can do this with just 2 operators.
Enemy sighted.
Lapland, Weasadel, and Exo are all on Calcit's banner. Might drop 600 pulls for the love of the game. I mean, it is your account. You can do whatever you want with it. Right, no one's gonna stop you. No, this is not 100k ingot run. I need to save my pulls more. You know, we're not doing the 100k madness. Also, yikes, movement speed. Made them fly.
I'm so tense.
Okay. I do not like RA being Reclamation Algorithm. That mode is so ass for me. I hope it's not required. RA is optional content, much like integrated strategies.
Doctor, sadly, there's no controlling the battlefield.
But
With
yeah, people have mixed
brute
feelings towards Reclamation Algorithm.
Mission accomplished.
IS is really fun though. I mean, yeah. Right. I mean,
Room for the
you're
animal
talking to a guy
signal
that really
range.
loves IS, so of course I'm
Mission
gonna say I
complete.
love IS.
Perfectly executed.
But you never know. There's gonna be
Alright,
some amount of
Doctor.
people there
Give
that are
me a
like,
high five.
Reclamation Algorithm? Now that is my shit. That is my stuff, right? But, you know. You do what you need to do. I'm also have a lot of vouchers in here. Gonna recruit you and conserve you.
The stage
And
is
start
set.
buying out the shop. Right, bye. Oh my lord, oh, I just choked. 51 max life, yeah. Yes, indeed. Rob him. I don't... Was there a rob option? I didn't see a rob option because this is difficulty 0. 28 shield, yes, 28 shield. Quite a bit of shield. Okay, we'll lose those that in a moment, but... Dang, he ain't losing ever. It's not like we're gonna lose to begin with. Again, difficulty 0. Deep dive mode exploration gimmick run, right? You're meant to just have a good time with this. Yeah, no, you can't rob in D0, no. Add commands to chat, Sharky. Bold of you to assume I know how. Bold of you to assume I know how to use technology. We'll just do these ones. We wanna rob you. Hi there, hello Arknight. Good to see ya, good to see ya. Hope everything's well. We're just risking it up. Who doesn't love to risky for a bisky? And these guys are so weak on difficulty 0.
Please.
These guys, you just blow on them and they die. I mean, it also helps that we have a lot of collectibles.
I managed to help
Maybe
a
that
little,
too.
didn't I?
Yeah, not even that many, 29. Okay, I'll just leave that as is. Do we have 5 candle? Guess no. I mean, I'm willing to just claim that. That's fine. Got that map. Frivolous tunes. This one will go way faster. You can rob on D0, but you can't rob a shop without cannot upgrade. Oh, I guess that's the technicality then. Those enemies that spawn more enemies are killing my runs. I had a schizo moment and built Jay instead of Ethan. Or did you mean to build Ethan? Was that the intention?
So, this isn't the way out, but a trap
But then you built
I
Fishman.
set for you.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, that's an unfortunate moment. Not sure if I can help you there. Don't build Ethan, he smells. Jay's useful for silence. He does have a silence.
Didn't I?
As a man, I forget what male characters look like, so I don't see these things. Looking at Lapland. Oh, good lord. Good lord. Well, we're gonna get a lot of coupons in a moment. More coins.
A day of
Do we get-
fine
yeah, we do
sun
get
and gentle
coupons.
breeze.
Right, okay, so hang on. I could get unlimited coupons then. Hang on. Right? Yes, unlimited coupons. Let's go. Ethan is a certified yapper. Holy shit. Allow me to introduce you, Chongyue. With skill 3. 10k coupon run, let's go! It pains me to see people use a skill to silence where Lapland normal attack is a thing, yeah. But people forget that. People forget that. Base Lapland is still pretty usable, in all honesty. Maybe more niche than she was before due to all the other operators existing, but... Only one thing to do, grinding. I just want the one that gives you collectibles. But it doesn't seem like we're getting that. I mean, we could just... Oh, I didn't mean to keep that. Okay. Why not 100k coupons? It'll probably take less than 11 days. I think it'll take more than 11 days. You don't get coupons as high of a rate as ingots. Even if you're rolling it every single time for the coupons. Yeah, we're only gonna toss for a little bit. I mean, this will even be the last one, I think. Just because I also want to, continue the run. We can do whatever we want, in all honesty. Maybe 1 million. Maybe. Okay, well, let's just get a move on. I need a Pathfinder anyways. More stuff. Okay, Pathfinder down there. When I dive into gacha games, I don't watch any guys until 3 months in. Do you have any particular reason as to why you do that?
Relax.
Because it's probably for, like, non-spoiler reasons, but I could be wrong. Or what's your reason? Kinda wanna understand that. 5k sub special should be him going to 1 million. Oh, that would be so painful. That would be incredibly painful.
Signals while the rest of you move.
I like going in blind. Okay, so it is for, like, a blind reason. Gotcha. I don't want a tier list shillin' ruining my experience. That's fair. That is perfectly fair. So I don't feel bad pulling non-meta characters. Why are the cabbages being feared? It's one of the collectibles. I believe it's the one where blocking an enemy for the first time inflicts fear. Yeah, it's that one.
There's no controlling the battlefield.
I saw a video on i7 run with whole Yapper's team with fast SP skill spam stuff. Holy, it's just too much. The whole team of Yappers. That sounds great. They yap so I don't have to.
Stay the curtain call.
Oh, we've hit 100 life points. I'll just leave these. Okay, that's a lot of recruitment vouchers, none of which we really need in all honesty, but we're gonna do it anyways. Supporter. Bring in an Innis. Oh. Silver Ash Altar won't stop talking. That would be one who wouldn't shut up with skill 2. That's what we need. You know, there's Niche Knights and then there's Yapper Knights. Who doesn't like the Yap Knights? Oh, Dugenbrecker. Hello. As if we weren't already overkill.
A day of fine sun and gentle breeze. I hope everyone makes it home safe.
Do skin reruns when the characters come back on a banner? I believe so, yeah. To my knowledge, that would be affirmative. Oh, I've done a face-off in a while on stream. 1v1.
Good. I suppose you've already got a
Okay,
plan.
well this will be nice and painless.
Picked out your bait yet?
Alright, one of these, and one of these, and where? And this has got it. Yeah.
Take a breather and tally up your losses. Nothing worth celebrating here. We might be dead in a second or
Cool
two.
item, E2 Innis. Yeah, that's good enough. We can finish the run off. We don't need to do much else except stock up on items over here. Using our many ingots that we've obtained. Yeah, there are some exciting skins coming up. Like, I am also looking forward to Exual's skin and Monster's skin. I think both are very good, nice ones to have. That's the other thing about this game. They've got good skins. Very lovely ones. Oh, we're out of refreshes. Yeah, Haruka too. Yeah. Haruka also has a skin. Eventually. I actually have a profile pic of Moncat skin already. Oh, do you?
Let's see.
It's hard to tell on stream. Unless it's not the one on YouTube. And you're referring to a different one.
Now's the time to help everyone out.
Is it the Exu skin 27 OP? I believe it is a live 2D one, so it's a lot more expensive.
Pebble return.
Sadly.
Please.
The shadow beneath your feet.
Nonchalant 100 max life points before floor 3 boss.
Listen.
It's the gimmick runs, you expect these things. Deep Dive allows you to really have nutty, fun runs. Okay, how fast can we kill this boss? Alright, bye-bye, boss. Oh, my current one is custom art for Monster. Ah, gotcha. The ever so Monster fan. Did they nerf the kettle strat? I don't think so. Too bad you end the runs at floors 2 to 3 unless the game forces you higher, yeah. It's just sort of like, you know, it's a casual run of particular mechanics of IS. That's how it's always been. But yeah, now after this I will end stream just because I'm getting a bit tired, my throat's getting really dry. And we've been yapping for quite a while. We keep it healthy.
Aim loose.
I would like them to force you to fight a fixed boss at the end. You know what? I like that idea. Not a bad one by any means. Just especially for some of these high-powered deep exploration ones where you really want to test your power out on a tougher target and watch them melt. Isn't it 3 AM for you? It's only 12:30 AM. So I will be going to sleep. But
to be on guard.
there we go. We're done. They could even make the run short but hard by putting a floor 5/6 boss on floor 3. They could totally do that. Like, they've done some funky custom floors in previous deep dive modes. So, there's nothing stopping Hypergriff from doing that. Yeah, anyways. That is done. Completed. Alright. We'll continue on with this at some point, but with Stronghold Protocol coming back, I'm probably going to do that first. So that'll be exciting. But other than that, yeah, I'm going to go to bed. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. It's been very fun. Lots of yapping today. Lots and lots of yapping today, as per usual. But yeah, Stronghold Protocol. Yeah, if you need to go to sleep, go to sleep. I'm going to go to sleep. But yeah, before I go, once again, if you haven't already joined the Discord server, I will be posting the link in a moment here. Copy a link. Paste. Join if you haven't. People are nice around here. Oh, I promise we're not assholes. Alright, with that, I'm gonna go. Maybe I'll edit some more videos. I'm working on 2 videos right now. One for Fire Emblem and one for a Loverboy collab that we've already recorded. I just need to edit it. But yeah, anyways. Take care, everyone. Take care of yourselves. And hopefully I'll see you next time. Alright, bye-bye, Johnny. Bye-bye.